Football Power Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 38th Friday Happy Hour. This is, that time. Oh, I'm getting a little feedback, but I know that the sound is working now. So, anyway, I just want to say big up to you. I'm so grateful that you're here with us. This is the happy hour when we get to just play a little game. We play a little quiz, and then from there we chill and talk about what is happening in football, especially at Manchester United. And we also talk about just other teams as well. But I feel like somebody has really cursed us, and we're going to save that conversation for later on after the quiz, because Mason Mount, it's not looking good, brother. It's not looking good, bruv. Anyway, let me go ahead and say my name is Botswana Papi. You can also call me Power Hour. I really warmly welcome you to this channel. If you're new here, you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell too. We'll be back in a second.
Bruno Fernandes!
Ladies and gentlemen, I am so privileged today to say we have a special guest. This is the first time he's going to be playing this Friday Happy Hour quiz. And I want to just say, oh man, I've been looking forward to this day. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about none other than Phil. What's good,
Good
brother?
evening, y'all. How you doing?
Good, brother.
First
nice
time.
to
Thank
have
you
you.
very much for having me on the show. I really appreciate it, mate.
Yes.
Look forward to it.
I'm excited. I'm excited to have you on. It's been a long time coming. And I just want to say big shout out to everybody that is just tuning in. By the way, we have Drex in the house, Mark in the building as well, y'all in the house as well. Nice. Niall says, I've got the power. Yo, shout out to Percy as well. Says good evening, Percy. Good evening back to you. And Reber as well. Shout out to you, Reber. By the way, Phil, I just gotta ask you, my friend. The news broke recently. Mason Mount is injured. How are you feeling? I just have to do a vibe check with you, brother.
Well, to be honest, mate, I mean, obviously we were saying in the other show last night that we wanted to see him get a chance, and might he get a chance to start, sort of thing, with Casemiro being out. I'm gutted for him, because at the end of the day, it never rains but it pours, and with Casemiro being out and Ericsson being out, he must have been sniffing his opportunity. Whether he's pushed himself too hard or he's not trained enough, and this moment suddenly came, and then who knows? Maybe he got excited and did a clop and pulled his hamstring as he was jumping for joy. I do not know. Maybe he got the call. You're starting.
he pulled a clop. That's a clop right there.
Who knows?
Oh man, it's crazy. I feel like for me, it's that thing that comes with if he just got a different number, get number 13, whatever, any other kid number, it's got something to, maybe it's because I'm a little superstitious and it's Friday or whatever. It's the time for conspiracy theories. So I feel like it's the number 7, omen that's hanging around, and it's just sort of, if he could just get a different number, put a 1 before the 7, number 17. We might just see a Mason Mount who's a little bit freer, because it feels like it's one of those captain kind of responsibilities. I know it's just a number, but it has a certain weight.
It's such a heavy weight, doesn't it? It's like,
yeah.
He said he wanted it, and he was like, that was a big thing for him, big boost. He's come to the club, he's got the number 7, but I think the number 7 shirt weighs heavy on anybody, and I think with whoever gets it next, it's got to be earned. You can't just give it as a token gesture, oh, go on, join our club, you can have a number 7. It's so much more than that. The fans know it. The fans of the history of the club knows it. And I don't think Mason Mount, I mean, obviously he's been unlucky with the injury, but not being able to fit into the squad around Ten Hag style of play. And who knows, maybe it could have been it was going to unlock with Luke Shaw being back and Mount. I don't know. Rashford on the left, Mount through the. I really don't know what was about to happen, but it's not going to happen now. So we move on and we go with the team that we've got.
Right. Anyway, talking about moving on, I have to say big shout out to the man. Oh, you disappeared. He was backstage and he disappeared. I want to say big shout out to the man, the legend, the one and only. He's a Barcelona fan joining us today. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Stuff. What's good, bro? Hey, happy Friday, brother. How are you?
Oh, bro, it's I'm looking forward to the games, all the games. You know, it's good to be neutral. If you're watching some games, it's good to be neutral, to not give, a hoot about what happens.
Yes.
But because we should, morals teaches all of us that we should be each other, we should be our brother's keeper, right?
Yes.
So I think with Manchester United and Everton, I want Manchester United to lose so that Everton can come up.
Man, get out of here!
Get this guy from
Get out of here, man! Did he say he wants Manchester United to lose? Guess what? Let's bring him back. Girona. I want Girona to keep winning.
I don't want. I want to motivate Everton. I want them to know that they can do it.
Yeah.
So they are not stuck.
We need to get him. Who is this guy?
Right? There's the move from Joe Blackman and the Man United family. Ladies and gentlemen, hold on, staff. Hold on with your theory. I want to say big shout out to you if you're just joining us. I want to say one more time, the one and only Mark.
What up, guys? Good night, Phil. Big up to you, my bro, the Barcelona fan, being neutral. Taking pot shots at Man United on a Man United fan channel.
Right? When Girona is out there embarrassing them right now. But anyway.
You know what I'm saying,
Girona,
Jude
Bellingham. Just
Bellingham.
another elephant.
Jude Bellingham, man. That was a double, that was a brace that, just it's tough out here, man. Like those guys were telling KG this morning, he should, sleep with a Bible and a torchlight.
Right. Yo, big shout out to Drex, by the way, y'all as well, by the way. Big up to you, Matty and DJ Superfly. Shout out to you as well, saying hello all. All right, guys, today, I want us to, as we keep talking, we have to play this game. We have to play this Kahoot game. That's the quiz format that we're going to be playing today. So if you have your phone and you want to download the Kahoot app, you can do that. Or if you have a means of like opening up, scanning the QR code on your phone and still having the show on, you can also do that. That's the one way to also join. Go to kahoot.it and type the game pin number 635454. That's pretty much how you join. Big shout out to R10 as well in the building saying, I don't rate Mason Mount, so not losing sleep over. Yeah, R10, you're so right. This guy wasn't really featuring at all, and and it's just like, he's not available. He wasn't available before. Big up to Charmaine in the house as well. Charmaine Thomas, thank you for joining. Make sure you join the game as well. It's very easy. All you got to do is scan the QR code or go to kahoot.it. Open another tab on your computer. Yes, Charmaine, please say yo, join in. Join in the game. Niall says it's coming. All right. Yeah, no. We'll take your time. Take your time. We'll have that open while we do the warm welcome to Men Like Munch.
Yo, we're saying you're good, yeah?
We good, man. We good, bro. You know my favorite thing about you, Munch. You know, every time you're like, "What are we saying? We good, yeah." You don't even give me a chance to be like, "I'm good." Oh, you're like, "You good, yeah."
Always, man, always.
You're like a stereotypical African parent. You know, like you know, maintain your goodness. That's how you gotta be.
Let's go.
Yes, let's go, man. Yo,
I am worried about this quiz. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, this quiz is very easy.
Let's find out.
It's very easy, guys. We have 17 people watching. Big shout out to you if you just joined in right now. Make sure you also take the time to scan the QR code or go to kahoot.it and watch the game up and play the game with us. You know, let's start the weekend off with a little game, a little light game, you know, just to test our knowledge on just general football stuff. You know, some of it is today's quiz has a lot of like questions about international cups and so forth. So, you know, don't worry if you don't know the answer. The answers are always there. It's a multiple choice kind of thing, you know. 20 people just joined. Big shout out to y'all. Hit the like button on your way in. Join the game. Munch, are you also not sweating this Mason Mount injury situation? You're just like, all right, whatever. You feel cool that we got Kobe Maino. Who else? Who else is there available, Mark? We have Bruno, McTominay. Ericsson is not. Ooh. What's Slim?
Ericsson's out until December 17th.
Casemiro's
possibly. Might be coming back before.
Casemiro is out.
Amrabat.
No, Amrabat should be fit.
Amrabat, Hannibal.
But you know what? It's good.
Yeah, these
because
ones you've got Amrabat, Hannibal. Yeah.
We got Hannibal, Amrabat. We got, you know, possibly Kobe Mainu. You know, there's like, we got Rashford. We got Anthony. We got Palestri. We got Garnacho. You know, we got Serge Reguilon. We got Luke Shaw is coming back. We got Lindelof. We got
you're talking about other areas, but like Mark, like the thing is Mason Mount, man, Drex is feeling like me
Mason
right
Mount
now.
Has
He's having, you know, that unlucky thing.
1 assist in 7 apperances isn't a miss, bro. We're not gonna miss him. Like,
Eden Hazard.
I'm gonna say this easily. Hannibal Medfrey is gonna easily replace him. We're not gonna miss him.
Okay.
Understand what I'm saying? It's a like for like replacement.
Yeah. Mason Mount has the same goals and assists as me. And I'm saying it here.
Wow.
It's true though.
It's true, bro. Like, I'm being honest, like, you know, like I would think if Mason Mount has 3 assists and 2 goals, I think we'd be missing him right now. But you know, we got Bruno. He's got 3 goals and 2 assists. So we're gonna be fine.
Yikes! Yeah. I hope what you're saying is right, brother. I hope we'll actually be fine.
When has listen? One game he's shown up. I applaud him for that because you know I'm looking for this from him more than anyone else. That he performs well because I want him to prove me wrong because. 2 things I'm mad at: him playing and him wearing the number 7. So he has to get me off of being mad of him playing, 1, and then he has to convince me he could be wearing the number 7 too. So like I'm hoping he does well to be fair, but at the same time I'm going to be overly critical. He's wearing the number 7. You can't take that out for now and give it to him. We might as well have given it to Jadon Sancho or something or someone else. Or maybe
who gave Mason Mount the number 7 jersey?
The club. Do you really think Eric Ten Hag is? Do you really think Eric Ten Hag has a say in who gets the number 7? I'm asking.
No, that's a club.
Exactly.
That's a very good question that we all don't know the answer to, but like we can only speculate, right? Munch says it thinks it's the club. I think it's the club. What does Phil think?
It's the club.
I think he was given it as a statement about Mason Greenwood, but we're not going to have that conversation right now.
Bro,
all right.
Listen,
Where's the quiz
I'm just gonna say this right here, right?
Where's the quiz, man?
Omo just joined us. Omo just joined us. Hold on. Omo just joined us. Omo, can you make sure you're joined in the game as well? We're about to start the game.
I don't know how to do that.
Whatever, Omo.
Oh, all you have to do is scan the QR code or go to kahoot.it, by the way.
All right.
And then, yeah, go open another tab. I know you're probably on your computer, right? Open another tab, go to kahoot.it and put the game pin number that's on the screen right now. As soon as you do that, Omo, we're going to start the game. Anybody that's tuned in and also wants to play the game, we're about to start any moment right now. Hey, there he is. All right. 11 people in. Everton minus 10 in the building. Big shot. Oh, the 11th person just dropped out. We're going to give you 30 seconds to come back in. Try and figure it out before we start the quiz. Because if we start the quiz, you can't join if halfway through. Yeah. All right. We're closing it now. Big shout out to you if you're just joining in, and if you also want to just participate on the quiz, just in the chat too, feel free to do that. In 2 seconds. Let's count down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, wait. Oh, go! All right. Let's go. Happy hour number 38. Let's start the quiz. Man United captain is, guess what? This one doesn't count for points. It's just an easy thing to just make sure you get used to how you select answers. This question and the next question does not give you any points. But all right, somebody got it wrong. I hope they did that on purpose. Let's go. All right, 0 points. The league table is still clear. All right, and then the last little question where you don't have to worry about points is, how do you think the league table will look at the end of the season?
Should I put these in order?
Yeah, just put them in order. Let's see if you can do that.
Who the hell put United in there? I'm just playing.
This one does not count for points. Don't worry. Do not think about it too much. It's just so you get used to the interface. All right. Look at that. 11 people thought the same thing. Really? All right, cool. Well, let's start the quiz.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. The Euros were founded in what year? UEFA European Championship, also known as the Euros, were founded in what year? Well, guess what, Omo? After today, we're going to know the answer to that and learn a little bit more about the Euros.
I do not like international breaks.
The Euros were founded in 1960. All right, let's look at the league table. Now in the lead, Omo is second. He does not like the quiz, but he is second.
My way through.
All right. Let's keep going. I wonder who's Everton minus 10. Who is the current defending champion of the Euros?
I think I'm right.
All right. One more person got to put the answer in. It is Italy. All right. Only one person. 2 people got it wrong. Let's look at the league table and look at how it's going. Omo is in the lead.
Oh my God!
Whoa. Jarvis.
I'm gonna guess my way to victory.
Oh wow. Shay, sorry, you came a little late, my friend. You can put your answers in the chat. Jarvis is on a winning streak. 3 answers correct in a row. All right, let's go. Who is the defending champion of the Africa Cup of Nations, also known as AFCON? Put your answer in there, Shay. I saw you got the answer wrong, Maddie. All right, Senegal is the current defending champion. Let's look at the league table real quick. Oh, Jarvis is still up there. Omo and Kwabena in top 3. Everton, who is Everton -10? Can you state who you are? Are you in the chat?
Oh, Everton -10. I get it.
Watch Everton -10 win it, and then we won't know who that is. You know?
From them.
Who is the current Copa America champion?
This is difficult. I think I might be right, I might be wrong.
All right. The answer is Argentina. Yes, Maddie, I saw you. You were right. 9 people got it right. Only 1 person got it wrong. Somebody has dropped out of the competition. Omo is still in the lead. Who is the current defending champion of the AFC Asian Cup?
Huh? What?
The Asian Cup. AFC Asian Cup.
Oh, I got it wrong.
I'm guessing every one of these so far.
That's the only way to go, you know.
I'm going down. I keep going lower each time.
I see Shay went with South Korea, but the answer is Qatar. Maddie said South Korea. And all right, let's look at the league table. Ooh, Everton -10 takes the lead. My prediction came right. All right, let's see. Let's see if Everton -10 can maintain the lead. Which player has the most goals ever in the Euros, including qualifying stages?
Oh, I got this wrong.
I got it wrong.
Well, Matty went with
Oh, good one.
Ronaldo, and the answer is indeed Cristiano Ronaldo. He is the leader. Sue. Big shout out to you if you're just joining in. Sue to you. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't done so. This is the Friday Happy Hour quiz. You can put your answers in the chat since you cannot join the league table right now. Everton -10 drops down and almost takes back the lead. The race is hot. Monge is 3rd position. Jarvis is still got the top 4 hopes. He's still in there. All right. Let's see how Omo is going to do inside, says Little Yo-Yo.
Inside.
All right. In Qatar World Cup, which of these players had less than 3 assists? Or which one of these players? Which one of these players?
You've got. I can't think
What's the yellow answer?
Oh.
Don't go anywhere.
Apologies. It was rigged. The game was rigged.
Not the World Cup. Yeah.
The answer is Kylian Mbappe. He had less than 3 assists. Not Kane, Shane. Not Kane, Shay. Not Kane, Maddie. And somebody else definitely thought Kane. I think 5 people in the house thought Kane. All right.
Definitely was not Kane. I thought it was Bruno.
Yeah. All right.
Wow. What kind of Luton Town Sheffield magic is this?
Who's the coach for the Moroccan national team?
I do not know who this is.
No.
Let's guess.
Well, West Coast.
It's not an option.
Is it Pesero? Is it Renard? Is it Victoria? Is it Regragui? Who is the coach for the Moroccan national team? Take a pick. Phil is shaking his head. It's Walid Regragui. Oh, did you get it wrong, champion?
Oh, I definitely got it wrong.
Oh no, disgrace. Matty got it right.
It's not about
I don't think I've got one right since the practice questions.
Oh no. Phil, you must be in the bottom four. Who is Everton minus 10? Can we know who Everton minus 10 is right now?
We're gonna deduct some points from them, so it's okay.
If you're in the chat, please reveal your identity. We're almost, we're definitely halfway. But I want to know. I want to know
who Yolo, bro. I'm sure it's still Yo-Yo. He's Everton minus.
No, Yo-Yo was late to the quiz. Let me see. All right. Let's keep going with the quiz. Where will be AFCON 2024? Which country will it be held?
I do not know this question. Let's guess this.
You're a disgrace, especially if you're African and you do not know the answer, Omo.
I told you I do not like international break. It wastes my player's time.
I do not know this. Oh, I do know this. Nice.
You did get it right.
I don't. I'm on a serious losing streak of 8 questions wrong in a row.
Oh no. Yep. It is gonna be an Ivory Coast next year, early next year. All right. Captain Drex enters the chat room.
Jarvis Cocker's left.
Jarvis has left the chat for the moment. Jarvis, are you like Brighton, Aston Villa? What's going on, Jarvis? This one is a puzzle. Rank these players based on the most offside player to least offside player so far this season.
I don't know this.
Take a guess.
So the least should be up or down?
Least at the bottom, most at the top. Most offsides at the top.
Play some games.
Yes. This one was specifically made for Bendover because I was like, there's this person called Bendover who always gets all the answers right. And maybe today they go with the name Everton minus 10. I don't know. R10 also believes that as well.
Wait, all this time left?
Yeah. But also, the faster you submit your answers, obviously, the more points you get if they're correct.
Do you have to get everything right?
Yes.
Okay, it doesn't matter.
Ooh, only one person got it right. Only one. It's probably Everton minus 10. Oh, Jarvis! It's Jarvis! Jarvis climbed up the table. Big shout out to you, Jarvis. Wow. Okay. Who's the highest goal scorer ever in AFCON history?
Educated guess. Here we go. Yeah, I'll go with this guy.
Take an educated guess.
I don't watch AFCON, so. Nope.
Yes, Samuel Eto'o. Matty got it right. Yes, Samuel Eto'o. You. Kwabena also enters the building again. All right. Let's keep the quiz going. Who was the first player to score in 5 Euros?
Oh, no. Messi.
Mans, definitely know the answer.
Messi Mount.
That's 5 appearances.
It is Cristiano Ronaldo, also the first player to appear in 5 Euros. It's Cristiano Ronaldo. All right. Jarvis is back with an answer streak of 3. Clap hands for Jarvis. Hit the like button for Jarvis Cocker's sake. He is right here for top 4 and he's not moving. Munch, you better watch out. Jarvis is right behind you. Omo, Jarvis also wants to pass you.
He could try.
Another puzzle. Jarvis got the last puzzle right. Rank these goalkeepers on most clean sheets to least clean sheets so far this season.
So the most will be on top.
Yes, most clean sheets at the top.
How long we got? A minute. Okay.
Sanchez.
Got a minute. You got.
What team do these people play for? Wait.
Derby County, Sheffield Wednesday.
He says Richard Arnold.
wait. The most is on top, right?
Most clean sheets at the top, least clean sheets at the bottom.
I don't know this.
There's
Who's Sanchez? Oh, Sanchez. Oh, Sanchez. Yeah, I know that.
Sam Johnson. Who is Robert Sanchez?
Alexis the brother.
Oh, you don't know Robert Sanchez?
No, I don't know that. Listen,
Let's do this.
they don't play for United.
And ladies and gentlemen, the answer is Sam Johnstone is at the top, Onana second, Robert Sanchez third, and Jose Sa.
I messed it up. I messed up Sam Johnson and Onana. I put Onana.
Yeah. Oh, look.
I got Jose Sa
Matty
right.
got it right. Matty's the only one. Phil, what did you say?
I only got Jose Sa right.
Oh. All right. Let's see. Yeah, the league table didn't change much because nobody. Who's the oldest scorer in AFCON history?
Wait, who is that?
The hands are covered up again.
Jesus.
What's yellow?
I don't know this. I'm just gonna guess this.
It is Hassan of Egypt. 3 people got it right. Some people in here went, Matty went to Benny McCarthy. It is Egypt's Hassan. All right. Everton, you got it right. Wow. Who is the all-time top scorer for Copa America?
That guy doesn't score in competition. I don't like this question.
Today we're gonna learn a few things about cups.
I don't like this question, but I've been guessing through the whole thing.
It is Zizinho of Brazil. No, Shay, it is not CR7 is not even. This is the Brazilian Ronaldo, Shay. But yes, Zizinho, somebody got it right, and I believe it's Everton -10. Can it be?
You're gonna give him -10.
No, it was Munch.
Ow.
Munch comes up to second. Omo drops to third.
Why is it coming to second for? Okay.
Munch is a Brazilian fan.
Who's Eddie Howe's assistant at Newcastle?
I don't know.
This guy likes to shake hands before Eddie Howe can even shake the hand of the other manager.
See, I already answered. That was a clue right there.
Arsene Wenger.
Matty got it right as well. It is Jason Tindall. Yep, it is. It is blue. All right. We're getting to the business end of things. Everton -10 leading. Nobody knows who Everton -10 is. Blank has completed the most tackles in the Premier League this season.
It's part of this. Part of this guy.
Who's the player with the most tackles so far? Gallagher, Bissouma, Ghana, Paulinho.
Come on.
It is Paulinho.
Let's go.
Phil celebrates. Munch is making a comeback. Oh, 3 in a row. Momo gets into
I might retire now.
place. Yo.
I might retire now.
I'm telling you, all I'm doing is answering of luck. So long as I answer my question the fastest, it's all that matters.
I'm retiring after getting one right.
Yeah, I feel it's like I'm done. I got my points. All right. Blank has missed the most big chances in the Premier League so far. Who's the player who's missed the most big chances? Ooh, two people got it right.
I'm gonna pick Haaland, damn it.
Shay says it's Rashford. No.
You know how many Kansas City missed in the first 2 games of the season? Like 15.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. First 2 games of the season, they had a count for him of him just missing.
Wow. Everton minus 10. Who are you? Can you please state your identity in the chat?
Everton minus 10 is Vendover.
It's Vendover with a new name, huh? This person like that. They always dominate every quiz. It's crazy. All right. Well, I think as a second last question, the stadium name for Fulham is.
What the hell is this? I think I'm right.
Etihad Stadium.
The Etihad Stadium. Etihad Park. It is Craven Cottage. Everybody got that one right. Let's see.
More, but I'm like, you know what? My guessing is not working there.
Let's see who was the fastest to get it right, though.
I am the fastest to get it right.
Ooh, wow. Omo, you are right behind Everton. You know, if you get the next question right, Omo, you might just win it. Omo.
I've been guessing this whole time, you know.
Yeah, you know, this is gonna be tight. Everton minus 10 is Sean Dyche, says Mary. Come on, Everton, Omo, we already know who Omo is. So who are you, Everton minus 10? Do you want to state your identity so that, you know, we can give you your respect when you win? Come on, don't be shy.
At this point, it can only be
first question that passes. All that matter.
It can only be the special one. It's Jose Mourinho.
Who is this? Bro, come on. Because if you don't say your name, then you're afraid of being called a bottler. You know?
Does that mean whoever did the answer, does that mean they deducted 10 points?
All right. Okay. Well, going to the final question of the game.
I don't like these questions. It's so difficult.
Omar, get ready to answer it fast. Maybe you could get it right.
Too.
All right, let's go. The question is, the current Aston Villa manager is...
I better be right. I better be right.
David Moyes.
Well, I got the last one right.
The name is not there.
Arjun is trying to claim he's like, fine, it's okay.
The name is not there.
Arjun,
Get out of here, man.
You are not Everton minus 10, that's for sure.
Bro, the name is not there.
Good evening. Yes, it is good evening. All right, let's look at the table, ladies and gentlemen. It is the final awards. Manj's third place. Big up, Manj. Second place goes to Everton minus 10. No! Almost!
Well played, man. Well played.
Runner up. Jarvis number 4, and then Kwabena number 5. Yo,
that's like Arsenal right there. That's Arsenal right there.
Place, man. Let's go.
Oh, wow.
I guess my way to victory. That's Arsenal right there. You see, I don't want to say Man City, but you know what I did.
Give your speech, Omo. Oh, wow.
I built this by guessing. And you see, the trick thing was that Rashford question. I already knew I won when that Rashford question came up with the most big chances. I knew I won. And this why answer the fastest and you win. It's not about getting the right question. It's about getting the fastest question.
Big shout out to you, man. Congratulations to you. Congratulations to Jarvis. You were almost the top 4, Jarvis. Almost. You know. Let's go to the bottom of the table and see how's Phil and how's Mark. How you guys? How's relegation battle?
It was tight, but I think I managed just to win the relegation battle by getting nothing right. I think I got the last one right.
I didn't finish on the podium, guys. First time I didn't finish on the podium. I'll take this one, and next week I'm back at you guys. Omo, man, and I know that's bend over in Everton -10 there.
Yeah.
Don't you have to deduct 10 points from Everton?
Right? Whoa, he definitely like bottled it right at the very last second. But the competition was so tight. Like, you know, 10-80. 8-9-2, 10-6-7-5. The point difference was really, really slim.
You know,
so
like that time when we thought United won the league and that idiot Aguero decided to score. Why?
Yeah.
Oh, the friendly game. Yeah.
Why did Aguero score?
It's Aguero. No. Yep. Wow. I wanted to see how many questions Omo got right. Let's see.
I just answering them fast. That's all that matters.
Omo wait, how to come you got 55? Ah, wow. Yeah, you answered the questions that you got right, you answered really fast. And Everton -10 technically got more answers correct than you.
Ooh.
You see?
Wow.
It's not about wins or losses, no draws.
Interesting insight. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was the quiz section of the happy hour. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't done so. We're not just going to hang out and chill and talk about what's going on.
Football Power Hour!
You're kidding saying Everton got another 2 points deduction. Are you talking about the Everton in this game or like in real life? I hope not. That would be really bad if Everton get another points deduction, man. It's the most unfair thing. I'm actually thinking it's been what? Now 2 weeks since we heard about the Everton thing, or it's been a week. Either way, some days have passed. We should be hearing something about Chelsea. We should be hearing something about Man City, you know. I'm going to post the link in the chat, by the way, if you want to come in and just, chat with us and be a part of the discussion as well. But what are we saying, guys? We have a Chelsea fan in the building, right? Are you there?
There's nothing to say about Chelsea. There's nothing to say.
Are you sweating or what?
Keep it under the radar, isn't it? They're like, don't talk about this. We'll be quiet.
For Chelsea, they're probably gonna if they're gonna do anything, they're gonna ban them from European football.
No. We already settled our issue with UEFA.
Oh yeah, that's when they got the 2-year ban or something.
No, that's different. This issue that the EPL is taking up now, Chelsea already self-reported it. We already took a fine from UEFA. We paid them like 8 million or something like that, and then.
Oh, okay. So they're good then.
So we were already we reported ourselves. Like Todd Bowley came inside, they saw the books and they realized something fishy was happening. So they just came forward and they were like, "We just took over. This is what's happening." So it's very different from. The EPL investigating something and then getting charged with it,
So you didn't do the crime. You were just honest about doing the crime. Which one? I'm trying to figure out what you're trying to say.
No.
You were honest about committing wrong.
No.
But you're honest.
Abramovich's ownership did something shady, and we can't shy away from that. But Abramovich was sanctioned the club was literally taken away from him.
Exactly. So it's
He's
the club,
banished.
right? So
He's basically banished from.
Stop. Before you get to him being banished, right?
Yeah.
What he did had nothing to do with his banishment, right? So like we don't get into that part.
What do you mean?
What he did at Chelsea has nothing to do with him being banished. He was banished based on a war with Ukraine that have nothing to do with anything.
If it had nothing to do with it, why was he? If he had nothing to do with it,
listen carefully. It have nothing to do with his business in Chelsea. It have everything to do with the war between Russia and Ukraine.
So why is he still not? Why is he not
because
of
the sanctions had everything to do with him being Russian. It have nothing to do with him being a bad businessman, my bro. Don't mix things up. Don't complicate things.
No,
right?
I don't
the
see.
Facts are, listen, bro. You want to go back and read the articles, right?
I don't see the point you're making yet.
Okay, I'm making the point is that the business is Chelsea. The board is Chelsea. The board is not Roman Abramovich. The mistakes was made by the board of Chelsea. Chelsea is a company. Whatever you want to say about the ownership or not, it's still a company, right? So it still have to hold accountability for the actions of the ownership, past or present, bro. That's just reality of life. You understand what I'm saying? So all I'm saying to you is no matter how nice you make it sound, yeah, we all know that Todd Bowley not responsible for the mistakes. But we all know that the ownership was relieved of duty 6 months ago, right? 6 months ago, the team that was fired.
Let me correct something here.
Okay.
Abramovich, the companies that were charged with making those payments are not Chelsea. They are shell companies of Abramovich. That's not Chelsea. So if we're talking technically, that's Abramovich's business.
Let's be real, bro. At the end of the day,
no, because you're being technical about it and you're saying it's the board. No Chelsea board member made any payment in the name of Chelsea.
Bro. Relax. I just keeping it from being complicated. You want to make it complicated to seem like, okay,
you made it technical.
We're not blaming Chelsea, bro. No one is
blaming
Chelsea.
Did. You said it was the board.
I'm just saying the reality of
what you said.
Bro, it's not room. Okay. Let me be
you just said it's the board's fault. And it's not Roman.
I'm saying that it is not based off of anything else other than a war. If it wasn't for the war in Ukraine, it would still have Abramovich today. Let me just be real and clear about life.
And then you would punish, and then you could punish Abramovich, and there will be no issues. But Abramovich was gone. The club was taken away from him. I would say he's taking the ultimate punishment. He basically gave the club away for free. He didn't get a penny from it.
Cool. Right, so then we say the same thing because all I'm trying to say, is like let me move on to the part where the reality of it is what going to happen with the course of the decision with the FA, and we get to the nitty-gritty of the decision with the FA, whether you think it's going to be fair, if you think you're going to get a point deduction or not. We don't need the sub story. Is what I'm trying to say. It's like it's all good.
It's no sub story. I was just saying.
You don't think Chelsea was
Let's hear him first, Mark. Let's hear him also. Let him respond.
A question was asked. I was trying to answer the question, and then you came in and interrupted and brought technicalities into it. Right? It's very simple. I know that there will probably be some kind of punishment. I know that. But I don't think it's going to be as severe as people think because these are very different scenarios. Very different scenarios. First of all, like the reports that is out, it's like somebody investigated something and realized that some agent somewhere was paid with some money and there might be a connection. Like that does not even prove anything yet in the first place. So there has to be concrete proof that Chelsea was involved in this. Then we can say, all right, how has Chelsea handled the situation? When the new ownership came forward, they saw what was going on with the old ownership. People that don't understand this. When the new ownership came, they fired everybody from Abramovich's era. Everyone. And people didn't understand. This is why. So I think they're trying to clean the house. That's all I can say.
So probably actually what I was thinking is like maybe there should be like a little bit of a amnesty period for a lot of the clubs to be like any club that has sins that they want to confess. This is the time to confess right now before
Confess,
we really
confess and be forgiven.
confess and be forgiven, and otherwise we're gonna go and on a rampage and audit everybody's books, because it seems like that's something that's happening with the FFP. They're just literally going through everybody, and pulling over every car and saying, let's check.
It's just too much, man. Now
They
they
need
went
no
back
amnesty.
for what? Default?
Huh?
What they need an amnesty
Tottenham.
for?
No, a period. They need a period where they
Bro,
say,
the FFP laws there for the last how many years, bro? Like, it's not like they only enacted that last night or 2 weeks ago or 6 months ago. Those things in place years now. So these clubs know what they're doing. Like, let's be real about life. They are big businessmen. They know their ins and outs and their ways and their curves and their loopholes and all those things, and they will do them because that's what good businessmen do. You understand? Look at Sir Jim Ratcliffe. He's the best businessman in Britain. Very be real. Like he could not afford to beat the Qataris at a full sale, so he cut down his price to 25%, overinflate that 25% to give him time to make money to pay off the rest if that's what he couldn't do. You know what I mean? So it's not about, it's not about they're not innocent. These fellas they're pushing limits every day. That's what good businessmen do. And that's why they are the top. That's why they are the best. So they make the mistakes, they get caught. Whatever happened. They deserve it. You feel like anybody feeling sorry for Everton? They deserve that. They should have got a 30-point deduction.
Oh, bro,
because
they don't deserve it. They don't deserve it.
Bro, they deserve a 30-point deduction, bro, because they willingly continue to exceed the FFP guidelines. They willingly continued. So they was already exceeding it, and then they continue to do so over a period of 2 seasons, bro. So therefore, whether or not they're being honest about it or not, they're still cheating, bro. You're just an open, honest cheater than a one who's hiding
bro, you're a Manchester United fan, right?
Yeah.
So every time someone makes a mistake, they must be punished, right?
Bro, have you ever seen that we get excuses like any other club? Manchester United don't get excuses, bro. And if a dude header a ball to a man hand less than a foot away, we getting a penalty, bro. You're not gonna get that. You never experienced that because your club don't deal with that level of pressure.
Let me ask
it happened to Ericsson in Champions League, my bro.
One person
every time you make a mistake, you say something and it's a mistake, you must be punished, correct?
Bro, I'm not saying you must be punished. We feel it's archaic ruler, but let me be real. If you cheat, you gotta be. Bro, this is business. This is not like bro. These fellas is businessmen and professionals. If they make mistakes,
if this
was United,
so if we move beyond business,
waiting.
You believe in
Man United pay a fine last season, and Chelsea fans was laughing at us. Everton fans was laughing at us when we paid a fine last season.
Mark, let's also hear what Omo wants to say also as well.
No, I'm just saying that this was Manchester United, they'll be salivating. Like they're right now they're praying that Manchester United gets some type of like punishment or something like that, even though we haven't done nothing yet. But I think listen, if this United will be a whole different conversation. But every other club, they want to say,
what about punishment they give to us?
Give them a chance. Boys, charge them and do whatever you had to do with them. Yes, who cares? They should have known better. Hell, you know what I mean?
Well,
it is a sorry show.
Ferguson mistake and he got away with it.
Bro, this is not a sorry show, bro. If you want somebody to feel sorry and pity your club, you know what I mean? It have a Chelsea room for that. But at the end of the day, we being real here, bro. Like if it was Manchester United, we would be the ones under all the pressure. Look at Everton. Everton had to deal with the 10 points. You feel people losing sleep at night other than Everton fans? No one. I'm not losing sleep at night if Chelsea go get punished, bro, because I don't care. That had nothing to do with my club. And I would think it's fair because if you break the rules, you break the rules. That's the end of the day. So let me ask you a question, right? If someone was driving drunk and they knocked down your relative, you want the police to give them a chance, not to have them responsible for the accident?
Well, there is we have rules, and then we have rules that we have.
Okay,
to follow,
so then where's the
right?
point? Okay, then so what's the point?
if
you're not gonna have that for that, then you can't have it for that.
The person.
Wait, hold on. What do you mean? What's the point?
Well, he's
We
saying
mean
that they should
you
be
want to
punished.
make an excuse because if it is
We're not making an
somebody
excuse.
driving
We're not
drunk
saying
and
Everton
bumping
shouldn't
and
get
get in an accident with your
No,
family,
I
is
don't
a
think you're
different
getting-
situation to them cheating for millions of dollars.
Mark, the point I'm trying to make is this 10 points deduction was an arbitrary 10 point deduction. There are no laws that they followed. They just came up with 10 points.
Yeah,
They just made it up.
30 points, bro.
They have the
Because
power.
amount-
They have the power.
They just made it up.
Okay,
Yeah.
and they're in their rights because they are the ruling body, bro.
In what you're talking about, when somebody is drunk and they hit somebody, there are actual
They broke
laws
the
that
rules.
dictate, there are guidelines that dictate.
They broke the
how
rules,
that-
right? So they broke the rules.
Listen to me,
They
listen to
drank
me.
too much and broke
You
a
can't-
rule.
Yeah, if somebody slaps
bro,
somebody, if somebody
They
slaps
broke
someone,
a rule. You don't assault people, bro. Don't slap
listen to
people.
my point. Listen to my point. There are
what?
different types of assault. If I slap
What are
someone,
different
you
types?
think I should go to jail for life?
No, that had nothing
Okay.
to do with what I
Okay.
said.
No,
But
no,
if
no,
you
no,
slap
no,
them
no,
and
no.
the police officers
No,
decide to
no.
put you in probation for 2 years, that's your problem. I don't care if you feel bad about that or you feel that's too harsh. That's your fault. You should not slap nobody. That's the reality of life, bro.
That's
right?
where we
You want
disagree.
someone
I
to
think
say what happened,
you,
right?
you expect people to be
Understand what I'm saying,
perfect.
right, bro?
Oh yeah, what exactly are you? Because I'm trying to figure out what you guys are actually disagreeing on, and it's not really clear.
I am saying to him, right, that they made a mess. They did the crime. They know. Okay, not that Chelsea, the current board at Chelsea, responsible. The previous board members are responsible for whatever rules were broken, right? So they should be held accountable for that. They cannot give them a pass for that. When you see they hold Everton accountable for their actions, rightly so. Because you are breaking the rules, and not because you are honest and open about breaking the rules means it's okay. You are trying to tell me that because Everton was honest and open about breaking the rules, it was okay. And that's why I'm trying to tell you that, bro, it's not. So whether or not you might think it's soft, a penalty might be soft or it might be harsh, it's the same penalty. A handball might be a finger, it might be the palm, it might be the forearm, but it's the same penalty.
Okay, can I clarify my point too?
Yeah, go ahead.
All I'm saying is Everton's 10 points. I was actually even talking about Everton. I think the 10 points for Everton is too much. It's too much. I'm not saying Everton should not be punished. Everton themselves expected this. That's why they cooperated with the FA for the FA to come up with this, right? But 10 points was too much, especially because there are no guidelines by which the governing body came up with that punishment. No guidelines whatsoever, because this has never happened before. So they just made up the punishment. They just made it up. So that opens up the punishment itself for criticism, right? Nobody's saying Everton shouldn't get punished. That's the reason why I was talking about Chelsea saying, I'm not saying Chelsea shouldn't get punished. Of course. Me, I would even be surprised because I know it's Chelsea. Everybody is expecting Chelsea to go down. Their agenda is high in the FA, wherever. So me, I'm expecting a punishment already. That's not a problem. What I'm trying to say is the new ownership are trying to create a different image of the club, right? So they didn't wait for somebody to come and investigate Chelsea to find out this issue. The moment they took over, the first thing they did was they looked through the books and they withheld £100 million from the sale against something like this. So the money they paid, they kept £100 million on the side because they knew something like this was going to come up, number one. And then they went to UEFA, they went to the FA, and they reported that, hey, when we took over, we looked over the books, and there are some inconsistencies with the thing. So we're just coming to report ourselves. I think that counts for something, right? So that's the whole point I am trying to make. That's all.
And I just want to say this, right? Look at what Matty's saying here, right? Chelsea and City are small clubs. Everton have a bigger history, right? So I just want to point out that if anybody's supposed to get a blight, is Everton, not City and not Chelsea, right? Because Everton was never relegated from the Premier League in the era of the Premier League. So if it's anybody deserved for being such a long-standing stalwart of the Premier League, Everton. And while I understand that you guys report it and whatnot, at the end of the day, the actions of the board probably allow you all to avoid relegation last season or the season before. You never know, however they put it. Now, I understand the rules not crystal clear and they might not be 100% fair, but it comes just like the law that we live in different countries. You know what I mean? Like, think about a man can't walk up to a woman and say certain things because it could be some form of abuse and it could be arrested for those things. But a woman could walk up to you and say the same things and it's no different. So all I'm trying to say is that, yeah, prospectively speaking, we might find it unfair to Everton. Prospectively speaking, we might find it unfair to the current Chelsea because there's a different board, and new members and running the company. But at the same time, the establishment responsible had to have some form of accountability. And like I just saying it from the perspective
we are not disagreeing
of
that there should be accountability. We know that, so I think we should just
right. But I'm just saying, like, regardless of what, at the end of the day, no matter how we feel, like if you know it have rules, whatever the rules, whether it's fair or it's not fair or it's ambiguous, if you open up yourself to the situation where you're exposed to the mercy of those rules and that arbitration, then whoever come with me, and you had to hold the candle at the side. You know what I mean? That's just how you had to live.
All right, Mark. You passed the ball now. You've dribbled for a while now, and let's go pass the ball to the men like
man.
Drex in the house.
Yo, what you saying?
Big up, bro. Happy Friday, Drex.
Happy Friday.
Any thoughts on what we're talking about so far, or where are you with your vibe? How you doing? Mason Mount is injured. How are you feeling?
Mason Mount. Like I said already, he's already looking to be like a Donny van der Beek in my opinion. Every time you want Donny van der Beek to actually come up and there's an injury to anybody in the team, Donny van der Beek just gets an injury as well. So it's beginning to look like that we miss him on for me, So I just hope it's not that bad and he does.
When you don't start your chapter well, sometimes it can look like, oh, maybe you're gonna be one of those players that's gonna like come good later. But like this guy is like already 2 injuries before. We might as well should have bought him just in January. Why did we rush to make him the first signing of our summer munch? Does it bother you? Are you also just kind of like, nah, it's fine. We can survive without Mount. Munch, men like Munch. Are you there?
Sorry, what's the question again?
No, the question was, how are you feeling yourself going into the weekend as a Man United fan with all the news that's happening right now?
I'll be honest with you. I might get simping for this. I'm expecting a lot.
Get out of here, man!
I know about the back. I know about the back man 100. About the back man 100, and he do me like that, bro. Man,
you too. You think we're gonna lose?
No. I believe we're gonna win, but I have different reasons because, in my honest opinion,
I want to hear this.
Everybody harping on Mount and talking about Mount, but that's just how I look at it, right? 1 good performance in 7 games, 1 assist. The 1 game he had decent dribbles, decent carries going forward, and apart from that, he's done nothing. I won't miss him, not today, not tomorrow. The only thing I'm upset about, he's wearing the number 7.
Omo, are you gonna miss Mount? Are you not gonna miss Mount?
That's another body on the floor, and Ericsson is injured. Listen, I don't know. This man.
Honestly, Mark, right? Honestly, sorry to cut you, Omo. Honestly, Mark, I know how you get going with what's his name, with Mason, right? But the truth is, this guy just came in. We just had 13 games. He just came in. He was gonna get a run of games, then he got injured, right? then he was taken out, slowly eased back after he came back from injury, slowly eased back in. We were opportune to get a glimpse of him in that Crystal Palace game. No, it was like we were opportune to see what we actually wanted, right, in terms of the player that we were getting. But it's gonna be we tend to do this thing. We tend to pick and choose, right? When the player doesn't suit, when we don't feel comfortable with that player or we don't like the player, we tend to go at them. Now tell me, what has Mount done that he would be getting all of this? Then Anthony, some people will say give him time. It was the same thing. No, let me land my point. I'm just 2 seconds. I'm going to finish now. It was the same thing with Sancho. When Sancho was on and Anthony was here last season, people were already flogging Anthony by saying give Sancho time. So it's this thing we tend to pick and choose most of the time. We just tend to pick and choose. If it doesn't suit our person, we just let them go. We just want to hang them to dry, right? But if it's our fave, we try to bend it a little bit to just suit them. That's how I say it.
Munch, before you respond, I know Shay has an announcement. Shay, what's your announcement?
Okay.
Yeah, I got a prediction from Man United game.
Okay.
Oh, no.
2-1 Man United.
Come on.
How much did bots pay you? How much did bots pay you?
Yeah.
You want to know something though? You know, I'm not too mad at Drex's opinion on Mason Mount. You know, like I'm just posed this question to the VAR room.
Before you pose the question, we gotta hear Manja's response, brother. Manja's about to respond and you tickle the ball again. Then pass the ball.
You guys did a whole show yesterday about Mason Mount having the affected team, and today he's injured. That's all I gotta say.
It's crazy, man. What cursed?
Man, the truth is, we didn't get this news in time. I still like myself and myself and Mark did. I know. Myself and Mark did a show earlier today, right? And I told Mark like I was hoping, like I told Mark, you bear me witness. I said Mount is gonna get a goal contribution tomorrow. I actually said it. It's either he's gonna get a goal or he's gonna get an assist. But I said he was gonna get a goal contribution. Only for me to end stream and get it to tweet and saying he was out. I'm like, did I just jinx this guy? Did I just like? I feel like that's why I started by saying I feel like it's in a Donny van der Beek setting for me, because every time there's an opening for him to actually take his position or take an opportunity to that space in the team, he gets injured as well. So I don't know, but I will be slow with him, right? I will be slow. Yeah, he's done nothing. That's why. Yeah, but the truth is, he's done nothing. That's why I'm still trying to be like, yo, give him time. He hasn't done anything. We haven't seen him play 8 games. We haven't seen him play 8 games consecutively, if you know what I mean. Like it's we tend to just go on him. Some people, not everybody though, some people tend to go on him and be like, okay, because he's from Chelsea. I still feel like some people just can't. I haven't wrapped their mind around the fact that he used to play for Chelsea. He was one time a Chelsea good player, right? So some people have not come to terms with that fact yet. And others have the number 17 being given to him as their own whip to use on him, right? But I feel like, yo, man, let us ease, because now this guy's human. This guy's human. He sees everything on the social media, right? And we don't know because Manchester United, it feels like the players that we get have very low mentality when it comes to how to deal with criticism and all of that, right? So I just want to say what we should just give him time. Some people were willing to give Anthony time, some were willing to give Sancho time, right? How about we just give this guy time? They have a contract.
They signed the contract. Let me pose my little question to the squad. Everyone here now, right?
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Okay.
As a football fan, as watch real football, Mount at Chelsea, right? for me, the best I ever see at Mason Mount was him playing off the wing for Chelsea. So for me, the idea of buying Mason Mount as a midfielder is ludicrous. Is arsenic. It's like should not be done. So my gripe is the fact that he was even purchased in the first place because we didn't need him, in my opinion. He doesn't offer anything to the team that we don't have or we can't replace with someone coming up from the youth. That's going to happen in the next 2 seasons. 60 million for me is worse money spent on Mason Mount than spending the 85 million on Anthony. And that's just my honest opinion. So the reason why I would give Anthony time is because, one, he's a younger player. He coming from a different league. So you're going to need time to translate. And he also had that situation in the last 6 months with all the accusations and whatnot. So if it's anybody I think going to explode at some point, it's possibly going to be Anthony because, this is a young fellow who have talent and have a strong mentality. He might not be giving you goals, but he's give you a mentality every game and he's give you a good defensive performance. And if he's going forward, improve anymore and get better and more consistent, then he's going to be, he will end up being worth what we pay for him. But when you look at Mason Mount, my bro, I look at him at Chelsea and the only position that I think is best suited to him was off the wing, whether it be left or right. He was always more impactful to Chelsea off the wing. So if you tell him you go and play him as a midfielder, and then when you look at the midfield position, he come from a season where he was underperforming. And the season before that, his best stint was his performances in the UCL, which was 5 or 6 games. So it's for me, it's yeah, he's a decent player, but he's not Man United quality. And then you give him the number 7, which make it even harder to understand. Now, I don't hate the guy. I hope
Mark,
that he could prove me wrong,
Drex, before you go, I also want to hear Omo also chime in on this as well. By the way, hit the like button, by the way, if you're just joining us. We're wrapping up this Mason Mount conversation, and then we're going to talk about the Premier League fixtures that are happening this weekend, match day 13. All right, Drex.
Give me
Omo.
horn.
I'm gonna say that Mason Mount hasn't got enough time. It's his first season. He hasn't shown nothing at all. I'm just give him time till the season's over to see what he can do. But so far, it's not looking good. He's going to continue towards the end. But it's his first season. I'm gonna give every player their first season to see how it goes. Some might work out, some might not work out.
4 years experience in the Premier League.
When they
say 4 years Premier League proof, I believe all that is a myth. I don't believe that the player got to be Premier League proven and stuff like that, or 4 years in the Premier League. It doesn't matter because when you come into a team, it's a whole different dynamic.
There's a reason why Chelsea fans were celebrating him leaving the club. Because he's a terrible player.
I don't care about
that. Let's hear the Chelsea fan.
As a Chelsea fan,
For me, I don't look at other teams and see what they're doing. I'm worried about how, what we're gonna do with Mason Mount. What you might do, Mason Mount might different. What we're gonna do, Mason Mount.
Okay.
And Raheem Sterling. Raheem Sterling went from Liverpool to Manchester to Chelsea, and everybody's using him differently.
Yeah.
Okay. After you go ahead. Were you celebrating that Man United purchased Mason Mount?
I mean, I wasn't particularly celebrating, but I also wasn't mad that we sold him. I'm indifferent about Mount. That's how I feel, and I'm being honest. All right. If Mount had stayed, I would have been very happy because I think where Conor Gallagher is playing right now, he would have done a very good job for Chelsea in that position, right? But we sold him. We got money because we needed to balance the books. It's business. So be it. Mount is not a bad player. If you're expecting him to come and score 15 goals a season and give you 5 to 10 assists, I'm sorry. But he's not a bad player. He's actually better than people are giving him credit for. That's number one. Number two, he's a midfielder. He's not a winger. Mount, anytime he played on the wing for us, he was terrible. Frank Lampard tried it a few times. It didn't work. His best position is either as an 8 or as a 10. Right? So really, he should be playing where Bruno is playing. But you know, it's not going to. You're not going to bench Bruno, so he has to be like a backup option for Bruno. The other thing too is last season he had a terrible season because he was injured a lot. He played a lot of games with injections and whatnot, and just like he had these injuries here and there all the time. So I'm sure the boy has played a lot of football. People just need to like relax and give him time. He'll play a good. If you're expecting him to be Ciro and Cantona and Beckham in the number 7 jersey, I'm sorry.
Kylian Mbappe.
No, he's not.
Well, Killer, then why he in the number 7 jersey, my bro? It's like
Michael Owen.
you understand.
That's the
what
new
you
Michael
just
Owen.
said this.
Yeah.
Huh?
He's the new Michael
Owen.
Painful, man.
Michael Owen with one leg still better than Mason Mount, bro. Come on.
But
If I give Michael Owen a prostate leg, he's still a better player than Mason Mount.
Mark, you're not listening. Mark, you're not listening. Mark, just hear me out, Mark. He didn't say I want to go to United and paid for the transfer fee for him to come to United.
Listen to me.
The United went to get him and hire the service, right? And they gave him they gave him the number 7 jersey. No, but listen. How do you refuse something of that nature? How do you refuse?
I don't have this.
But that's you. Brother, listen. That's you. Mason Mount actually told.
But I watch Mount do it, bro. I watch Mount do it every day. Let me ask you a question, honestly, as a United fan. Let me be real. I'm pretty sure if I ask this question in the chat room, everybody go and answer honestly. Honestly answer. Okay. Mason Mount in the number 7 shirt. First word that come to your mind. Disgrace. That just come to my mind. Anybody else? Answer. Let me know. Papi, you.
But hear me out. Our club, Manchester United, is a business club, not a football club. So when they saw Mason Mount, listen, Mark, just let me out. When they saw Mason Mount, they felt okay, a British player, young kid who they could actually brand and get the players to sell the brand. Sell Mason Mount's brand. That's invariably you sell it Manchester United. That's how they saw Mason Mount's acquisition, not in a football sense. We all sat down here and said the club has not been run properly from the top to the bottom. Did not run this club properly from the top to the bottom. So when people are making decisions like this, we shouldn't be getting pissed at the player, but rather at the system for getting the player. So if there was no need for Mason Mount, why did they get Mason Mount? So that should be.
Cool. So here did you say they get him because of financial reasons? The number 7 jersey this season have the lowest sales in over a decade, bro. Go and Google.
Yes, in hindsight, we can all say this because now we see.
You know what I'm going to say to me? Monk leaving next summer. Bet money.
Okay, listen, we are all saying that now because that's the outcome of what we are saying. But when they were making that decision, I believe these were the things they put into consideration. Okay, he's a British player. We need to balance the British quota in our system. Let's get Mount. It's not even a bad player. He could do a job. I wasn't comfortable with them giving him the number 7. But guess what? Manchester United haven't done anything reasonable in the last 10 years. They haven't made any right decision in the last 10 years.
Bro. Last season, Ronaldo was wearing that 7. You take the 7.
See, even getting Ronaldo to come back from Juventus was a wrong decision.
Exactly. Buying Ronaldo was a terrible decision. Buying Casemiro Varane were all terrible decisions.
Ronaldo coming back was the decision that the club should have made, in my opinion. You know why? Because having Rashford that never win we no league. Rashford was never winning us no league last season, the season before that. No time.
Did we win the league? Did we win the league?
No, but let me tell you know why? Because those same players, Rashford, right? He make an excuse and cry about it to everybody and the media because Ronaldo tell him he don't want to win. And he's sick and he can't play football. Everybody excuse Rashford for 2021-22, bro. Because what? Last season pointing to his head like this?
Can I ask an honest question?
Okay, I'll wait. I want to do
like how many Man U fans are here today?
Yes. Everybody except you and Shay are Man U fans.
Okay, so Man U fans, like honestly, and you can ask me the same thing as a Chelsea fan when I'm done, and I will try to answer it. What do you think your club needs, honestly, to actually legitimately challenge and win the title?
Okay, should I start?
Yes,
Drax, you go ahead.
Okay, are you asking for this season or in general?
Just in general, not this season.
Okay,
no.
Beautiful. Now we need 2 center backs, right? For me, I need a fullback. I don't need Dallo. I need another fullback. Two center backs, a fullback, a ball carrying midfielder, right? I need a ball carrying midfielder, and I need a left winger, right? Because I don't trust Rashford. I don't trust Garnacho, right? Yeah. Then I need another striker to pair with what's his name, Oyland. Like share the roles with Oyland, right? But most importantly, bro, most importantly, I need a ball carrying midfielder and a center defender. Like a CDM, sorry, defensive midfielder, a good one.
You're saying FIFA, bro. Make it happen.
I just want 4 players. You make
the guy asked me a question. I told him. That's why I said I'll go first. You guys have your own.
Yeah.
So
let's hear Munj.
Yeah.
We need God, man. We need miracle. We need everything.
Yeah. I was going to say that, bro. I was going to call 3 players and then call Jesus, bro, because we need something, some prayer. We need some kind of exorcism, bro. Bro, I'm telling you, bro. Because here what, right, bro? Let's be real about it, right? If we really want to say we want to have a squad to compete, or we're going to challenge for the league, we need 2 center backs for sure.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if we have 2 competent center backs, or right back and left back don't really matter, bro. And last season was
hold on, bro. Let me, bro.
They are registered midfield.
Bro, hold on, just 1 second. So
Omo, write your list, Omo.
Let me. So just to make sure, when you say that you need 2 center backs, you're saying you need 2 different center backs from what you already have, or you need 2 additional center backs?
No, I have 2 center backs that are 5th and 6th choice. That one is 35 years old. He's just here for 6 months and he's going to be leaving. So I need to replace him one, and I need a player who could come in to replace the starting 2 center backs I have. Because my starting center backs, would originally be Varane and Martinez, because as a pairing, they work very well together. Right?
Yeah.
But Varane is a little injury prone. So I would like to supplement Varane.
You need a
with someone else.
Yeah.
Right? And I would like to have someone in the back who younger, who maybe if no one else could replace Lissandro if he need a rest, then I'll bring this young guy, because he will be like for like a left footer for a left footer. You know what I'm saying? Because the manager likes to have a left-footed centre back playing in left centre back. So I want to give the manager what he wants. I want a register player, something like a Frankie de Jong. I would have take Rabiot, but a lot of fans, they don't watch Italian football. All they watch is Premier League, so they don't know much about football really. No. So they would crush on Ericsson, who could barely run for 50 minutes, and talk about he's so amazing, but he could only play for 1 half. 1 game a week because of his pacemaker in his heart. And as a fact, you can Google it. Right? I would have take Rabiot over Ericsson any day. Rabiot would have been doing bits in our midfield. People don't even know how good Rabiot really is. He would have fit in our midfield. Right? But since we don't want him, I'll take a register. Give me somebody who's like for like with Frankie de Jong, or very much as close to him as possible. And I will take that. And 1 striker to supplement my current forward. I will take a young striker who's a different type of profile, probably like a Marcos Leonardo or something. And I'll bring back Greenwood in the summer.
Oh, hell no.
What else? Let's keep going. Maj, what are you adding to the list? We've got 2 center backs, ball carrier, striker to work with Hoyland. Drex, anything that I excluded
bring back
from
Greenwood
the
in the
list?
summer.
And the striker, can I ask, do you need like a striker that's of the same age and caliber and status as Hoyland, or do you need like someone that is, higher quality? Do you know what I mean?
I don't think I will find a striker with the same age and profile as Hoyland at higher quality, because they don't really have none. I don't even think if I think I can't even match up Nicholas Jackson to him, to be fair, because I think they are 2 different types of strikers. I think Nicholas Jackson would do well maybe in the next 5 years to get to the same hold-up ability as Hoyland. That's just my honest opinion. I think Nicholas Jackson has good movement, probably a little bit better movement in the box than Hoyland, but he's not quicker than Hoyland, and he doesn't have better deft touch than Hoyland on the ball. It's clear to see Hoyland have a better ball control. He's faster and he has better hold-up play. So that alone make my younger striker already better than that striker. So I would think I would want somebody who's different, who offers something slightly different, like
instead
maybe
of
a different
saying
type of play.
But okay, so really, I think the question was whether or not you need someone who will come in and start ahead of Hoyland.
Oh no, I don't think I need a striker to start ahead of him, bro.
Okay,
I think Hoyland will start scoring goals very soon in the Premier League. I mean, he's one of the top scorers in the UCL right now, which is a tougher competition. He scored 2 against Bayern, so I mean, you know what I mean.
Okay.
We lost.
So far it sounds like you're all happy with Anthony on the right wing.
No, bro,
I wouldn't say we are happy. I would say we content.
I need a right winger as well. Because we're getting rid of Sancho. I need a right winger. If we get rid of Sancho, I need another right winger.
Mason Greenwood coming back. We don't need nobody.
If Mason Greenwood come back, fine. Then I don't need any other right winger. If Greenwood is coming back, fine.
Instead of saying you need a striker, you need a right winger, you need a left winger, can you mention the names of players? You can just make a wish.
Marcos Leonardo.
You say, I want Haaland. I want
Marcos Leonardo,
Dembele.
bro. I want Marcos Leonardo. I want Mason Greenwood back. If I could get Dion, which might be possible next season, I will take that.
Believe this.
I want Gonzalo Ignacio from Sporting.
Just hit FIFA, fam.
And I would. What's that?
Just hit FIFA, fam. It ain't gonna happen, man.
Bro, I just saying, the man asked me to name names. I tell him.
Come on.
I mean, you can't be mad at me if I name the players and you trying to figure out what I do exactly. Profile for profile, these are the guys that I think will make our team better immediately. I think the impact will be so great, the Premier League wouldn't be ready for it. That's my honest opinion.
Mark, I'm just running bands for you. Don't worry, I'm just running bands. It's all good.
Yeah.
No worries, my bro. No worries, my bro.
Does anybody else want to add anything to the
list? We haven't gone to almost Christmas list.
That almost guy is listing, that.
But before we go to Omo, right? Why is this guy asking? Because he seems to we need to know your context in which you're asking.
No. He's
just
curious.
No, I'm just curious.
He just said you could ask him as well.
Yeah,
because
you can ask.
If you know what we are dealing with the club, right?
Yeah,
you know all what we are. The list that Papi is making.
It's very wishful.
I
know it's very wishful.
It's a wish list, bro.
I know it's wishful, bro.
There's the shopping cart. There's what you call a wish list,
bro. I know, bro. It is winter. You can only wish.
It's just
wish away. Wish.
Yeah, we can even look up on snowflakes falling and see the twinkle and be like, I wish one day.
Bro, we can only wish.
Jay, we're gonna come to you in a second. Omo, what are you saying, bro?
For us to win the league, it's not gonna happen. Our chance to win the league was last year, which was crazy enough. It was last year, but after the Carabao Cup, everything went to hell. We went 8-4 after we won that Carabao Cup. That's our year to win the league, and everything went to hell. But either way. For this year, we're not winning the league. First of all, they need a DOF, a proper DOF, because the Casemiro signing was stupid.
Yeah,
Bring back Ronaldo was stupid. Giving Rashford a new contract was stupid. Giving Shaw a new contract was stupid. Like everything just gone to hell.
Yeah.
So DOF is number one. After the DOF has to go look for a center back, CDM, a right back, striker, and a right winger.
Yes.
He has to do that in 3 windows.
Hear this. When you tell fans that we need to fix first, right? They just act as if they don't listen. Then they said, "Oh no, but the manager has to make do with what he has. The manager has to make do with the players available." Right now, he has to make do with the players available. He's trying to grind out result. They say there's no style of play. We need him gone. When you make this thing you just said, we need a DOF to actually go set up the structure to ask the manager what you want to do.
Player that fit the system. My man.
Yeah, but when you say this, when you say this to people like us on this stream now, right? We can resonate with it. We can actually understand you, right?
Right.
But when you go on the Twitter or you the wherever it is, right?
Twitter is not real, man.
Bro, I know Twitter is not real. Twitter is not a real place, but these are human beings behind the keyboards, right? So let's just assume they are humans, not both, right? So when you talk to them, they feel like you were saying something abstract. Like the manager is supposed to work magic with what.
I understand where they're coming from because they want instant success. They want that.
Yeah.
They want that what Man City had or what Liverpool had.
Yeah, bro.
That's what they want. But
bro, but we want.
They don't know
you and I want instant success, but we have to be realistic. We have to be realistic.
Yeah.
Yes,
you understand what I mean? We have to say, okay, people. I hear people say, okay, we are ready for the reboot. We're ready for the reboot. Bam, 3 games. L. We get L in 3 games. Oh no, the manager needs to go. Oh, why are you not playing this? Why are you not doing this? Why you know like yo man, this job was available. None of you actually put in your application. You all sat down and was hoping for Ten Hag or Poch. Now they got Ten Hag, right? Now they got Ten Hag.
I say he overachieved for a season. Getting top 4 was overachievement.
Even you were right. You were right to say after the Carling Cup, right, or the League Cup, they all
because the pay Rashford 375k, right?
That was done immediately. They won the League Cup. It was done. Yeah. The season is like this. It's like they went into the Fulham the lower team settings once they got 35 points, 40 points, it's holiday time. That's what they just went into a vacation mode. And everybody just forgot that we had games to play. It was by luck. It was by luck. I wouldn't say anything magical. It was by luck we ended up being third. It wasn't anything superb. It was by luck we ended up being third.
Yeah. If you look at the table,
is there anything else in the structure that people want to? Is there anything else beyond like just the playing squad that people think you need?
Oh yes.
Like a DOF and a good DOF and a good CEO.
Right now, Everton Hog is the
and a medical staff.
Nobody's saying this at the coach.
So that's
medical staff.
Exactly, Mark. That's exactly what I was about to go at and say. You know, the list looks really long, but one thing to add to the list is we want to also make sure that Chelsea and City get that punishments for Man United to challenge.
Oh yes. No. I don't need Chelsea and City to get punished for Man United to challenge. Actually,
how about Arsenal?
No, but that guy made a good comment. He made a comment. He said none of us is actually asking for the manager to be sacked. He made a very good comment, right?
Yes.
Now, the reason why we are not asking for the manager to be sacked is because we need a DOF and a CEO to actually come in and sit down with this guy.
Technical director, because he's doing
and sit down with this guy and say, okay, what style of football do you want to play? Now it is at that junction the guy says, okay, I want to play this style of football. I need XYZ players. Now, when we give you those players and you're not you're not giving us the result, then myself as a fan, I carry the placard and say, Erik ten Hag, it's time to go. As for now, I'm not doing that because the system is not right. People say, okay, but you need to make do with what you have. You can only make do with what you have to a certain extent. You can't like a guitar string, a guitar, right? You can only string it to a certain extent, after which if you string it more than that, you tune it more than that, you're going to break the line.
True.
So when people say get the tune out of these players,
I also say one
here's
thing.
a big example for dealing with what you have.
You should all pray Pep Guardiola leave the Premier League so that you can come back.
For what?
We're
gonna come back even with Pep Guardiola in the mix. We're gonna get the league even with
not that good, bro. Pep Guardiola only have 3 Champions League. In the 9 years, he had the 3 best clubs in the world with the most money, the best players, and only win 3 Champions League. That means he win one.
You need to give that guy some break.
Win one at UCL, and then he win one at Bayern.
Quality, man.
Failure of a manager. If any other manager had them 3 squads he had and win less than 3 Champions League in 12 years, they would be crucified. But Pep is the GOAT.
Okay. Big up to you, by the way, if you're just joining in. We're talking about what Man United needs to challenge. And, other than the punishment, Mark really mentioned this is like, and I was trying to go to it, proper doctors who can conduct a proper medical. I don't want to get a signing that we hear is injured or gets like 2 major injuries, muscular injuries. Like, why why does it seem like this is footage of the medical at Manchester United? Look at this. Look at the medical.
Wait, Poppy, speaking of medical,
look at the medical. Everybody, this is the medical examination at Manchester United.
Poppy, speaking about medical, our head medical doctor just started last month, September.
We got a new one called Gary O'Driscoll.
They started last month, bro.
He started last month, so any new signing, we want a thorough medical examination.
Can you put that video back up?
This is the medical, bro.
Yeah, just go in, man.
That's an airport, man. Bro, here's the passport. Here you go.
That's some Bluetooth shit right there.
Yeah.
That's you for airport.
You know,
everybody can come
in. So champion.
Yeah.
Okay, so part of why I was asking that question is because I feel like Manchester United is where Chelsea was towards the end of the Abramovich era. Like towards the end of the Abramovich era, bro. Like
why?
I wish we could have hired that chick all they had for who was the medical. She was real good.
Ooh, Eva.
Yeah, she's a billionaire now though, so she
Eva Canero. Yeah.
Eva Canero.
She was real good at her medical thing.
But so like towards the end, we were like, we're okay. We would win like a cup here and there, maybe like a Carabao Cup and FA Cup. We never really challenged for we haven't challenged for the league since Antonio Conte. It's been like 6 years now, right? We were okay to win the Champions League. Really, the work that needed to be done in the club is what Todd Boehly and his people have done. But they did it all at once. And bro, that amount of work is destabilizing. It's very, very destabilizing. Like, they came and they turned the entire club upside down, fired everyone, brought in new medical team, like new training grounds thing, like a whole new squad, fired coaches here and there, just so they could get it right.
Yeah, that's a rebuild, bro. Top class rebuild at that too.
Yeah, but I'm saying that to say that's also part of why Chelsea has been this unstable.
Open heart surgery, pretty much.
Bro, let me ask you one question before you. Let me just interject. Bro. I want to ask you, the Chelsea fan. I want to ask him one question. Are you comfortable with that rebuild? Are you comfortable with what Boehly has done thus far?
Yeah.
Comfortable, right?
Personally, you're as a fan, I'm more than personally. I'm actually very happy.
Okay, beautiful. Now, you see how most of our fans, right, would not have the patience. A lot of our Manchester United fans, right, don't have that patience. We keep talking about rebuild, but once it starts, everybody is quick to.
Bro, Chelsea fans are like that too.
No, but see, I have a few of them. They've calmed down. They've actually come to terms with it.
I've left some WhatsApp groups just because of the negativity, bro.
But I'm telling you that, and I have Chelsea fans as friends, right? They've come to you see when you said this was where Chelsea were in Abramovich era towards the end. I've had fans, Chelsea folks tell me that, like, yo, guy, you guys will be better. You just have to go with this. Just go through the pain, right?
Yeah, man.
Because these are people I know that they couldn't even stand anything. Why are you buying this? Why are you buying that? Why are you just going out? Why don't you get a striker? But now they've come to the realization of, okay, this guy's actually building something, not for tomorrow, not for now, right? So we as Manchester United fans, we haven't even seen our rebuild, but yet everybody wants to just put the manager's head on the table and boom.
No, you see, because they're not seeing anything additive to the new manager. Our rebuild is a manager and 5-6 players. Chelsea rebuild was a manager, new staff, new board, new technical staff, new medical, full squad. I'm not talking about Ten Hag coming with 2 members of his coaching staff, right? When he had a whole team, he couldn't bring his whole team to coach with him. He only got with 2 players, 2 of them. When Pochettino have a whole team of like about 13 coaches coming with him, bro. You understand what I'm saying? The difference is class.
That's why
The
I said
level at which
I
Chelsea
for
went.
one.
Pain is
United didn't
good,
go
and
that
we
distance.
haven't suffered yet. We haven't suffered yet. We got like it's a success that we are able to flow. We need to
God will bless you for that statement. We haven't suffered yet. It's coming.
10th last
It
season
is
or more.
coming.
Yeah, bro.
It is
It's not
coming.
coming, bro, because I'm gonna tell you something. The manager's so good at his job, we will finish in the top 4 again this season. Just remember, I say that.
Bro, but we will finish top 4. We will finish top 4. That would be just be paper and nobody cracks, man. That would just be paper and nobody cracks.
No, he will get the players he wants over the course of transfer windows. But
we won the Carabao Cup and the player fumbled.
Bro, we are just putting plaster over the wound. We want you to debride the wound. We want the wound to heal from the inside out.
Calm down.
If you get top
calm down.
You're suffering.
You're not saying that players not going to be moved on or not during January and during the next summer. But I just saying to you, I just have a feeling this manager go and get these bunch of players and some youth players who go and come into the squad over the next couple of games to play a brand of football like to close to what he wants to play, and they will get top 4. I just could see it because from my perspective, there's just little things that Man United get right and a little few things go their way, and we will go from 1 goal to 3 goals a game, and we could go on a run. Now, we have a favorable schedule. We are the only team in the last season that was playing 3 games a week since September last year, bro, for our entire season. So we are the only team besides Man City, really, that they could say have the capabilities to go through a tough fixture with 3 games a week and come out on the better end. Not Arsenal, not Chelsea, not Tottenham. No one else could compare to that when it comes to the Manchester clubs. It's the only 2 clubs in the Premier League play 3 games a week more than everybody else. So I just tell you, from based on experience,
I hear you, Mark. I hear you.
These teams might falter where we might struggle, but still creep over the line with a 1-0 or a 2-1 or something. We might get there where they might struggle more. That's just my opinion. Now you might think it's papering over the cracks, but I think as long as the players that he get to go out and get to leave, which I think we might end up earning a lot more money for Scott McTominay if he was to leave in January. And the same thing with Maguire if he was to leave. I think we would get 50 million for Maguire, 45 million for Scott now, for sure. With the kind of performance.
Papi, can I say this? Can I ask this question? Can I just ask this question? We're actually I'm taking us away from this right now. So what do you guys?
After this, by the way, we're gonna do predictions. By the way, if you're tuned in, we want to hear your opinion. Drex, answer the question, my bro. Ask the question. Sorry.
Also, my take is, what do you guys take about these? The coach is having an issue with Varane, even when he in his press conference he said he doesn't know what they're talking about. Right now, this is where my question is coming from. This is my concern. I see a lot of people saying, "Oh, why is he having a problem with Varane? Why is he having a problem with the 4 Champions League, 1 World Cup, whatever the accolades Varane have? Why is he having problem with him?" Right? But like he's starting Maguire and Lindelof over Varane, right? And people are saying, "Oh, we want Varane out." Some people are actually going to, are now saying, "Oh, the fans want Varane out, but want to keep Maguire." My take is, we wanted to sell Maguire, right? So I'm saying, what do you guys make of that scenario?
If all they want, I could go first. I think
Mark, please, Mark, don't go first. Mark, don't go.
All right, but let me go last.
Yeah, Mark, go. Omo, you haven't had a chance. So, man, you want to take this one first?
Yeah, I'm going to kill this dead quickly. The English media loves Maguire. They don't want him to lose his place, and that's why they're scrutinising Varane, who is better than him every day of the week. So that's it. The media loves Maguire.
But Matt, it doesn't look like they're scrutinizing Varane. Rather, it looks like they are actually trying to poke what's his name, Eric Ten Hag, having issues with big players, quote unquote big players, right? That's what they make it look like. Not actually going at Varane. They're making it look like Ten Hag doesn't know how to handle big, quote unquote big players. So, like they said, he has an issue with Casemiro. He has an issue with Varane. He's had issues with De Gea and Ronaldo. Even they put Sancho in the bracket of big players, right? So it feels like. So my thing, okay, maybe if you hear me out, you'll be able to see where I'm coming. My concern is when it was Maguire and McTominay, bearing in mind that the manager wanted to sell these guys, he wanted these guys out, meaning that he trusted. Yo, bro, say, bro. English is not. I'm not. My English is not my best suit, bro. I'm not from like. So I know you. I'm just putting it out there. So when he wanted Maguire and McTominay out and wanted Kim in J, right? Meaning that at the back of his mind, he trusts Varane, right?
No.
No, I can't unhear it. Okay,
no, it's
sorry.
wrong. If he wanted Kim and J is to replace Varane. Kim and J was never replacing Maguire.
So if you're gonna be replacing Varane, why are you going to be? Why do you want to? If you say
Maguire.
No, it wasn't two of them.
Yes,
it was either we get to Kim in J or it
listen to me now. Let me listen. But let me tell you. Kim and J was replacing Varane, like for like replacement. You know what I mean? A strong, commanding, tall, big, wise reading of the game player. That's Kim and J.
In the summer?
Todibo was young. Yeah, we was replacing him. He was already agreeing to the release clause and whatever, and the club switch around and buy Mason Mount. We wanted Todibo.
The report we had was that if we wanted Kim in J.
Listen, Papa. Kim in J was first. Because you can't see it, that don't mean that is not how it was. Just like how you thinking Kim in J is to replace Maguire, and I telling you Todibo and Kim in J was replacing Maguire and Varane. No, you
Mark, the Todibo rumors came at the end of the transfer window.
That's it, Papi. That's what I know.
Stop.
Stay
because that's a weed. I understand you all heard it at the end of the window. But that doesn't mean Todibo was known from since before May. Todibo was on the list before May, bro. I don't know if you want to go back and check, but Todibo was there before May, bro. Right? We wanted our French centre back. We've been linked to before the thing.
Whose list?
So
definitely not Fabrizio's list. Not credible journalists.
Listen to me, right? Like I understand what your sentimentality is with Varane, but Varane is injury prone. He doesn't have the availability that he cannot depend on Varane. And Ten Hag is not that kind of manager. He don't care for players he cannot depend on. If you all watch Ajax, you would have learned that about Eric Ten Hag, right? Eric Ten Hag don't care for players he can't depend on. Once you are available, he could depend on you whenever. You will always be a player in his squad. If he cannot depend on you, he's going to cut you. Varane is independable based on his injury-proneness situation. So nobody can tell me that we're not planning to replace Varane over the next year because he's injury-prone. He had to retire from international football last season in order to stay fit last season. So you telling me a manager, any top manager, going to depend on that fella to stay fit for as their first choice? That's a madness, bro. That's a madness. That makes no sense. No top manager or league manager depending on Varane. Huh?
Who do you think they
was going to replace him with Kim and J? Kim and J would have been the one to walk into the team if Varane was injured because his experience level.
My feeling, Mark, is that from the centre backs that were going to ship out in Man United over the season, the previous transfer window, most Manchester United fans will agree with me saying that Maguire was a little higher on the list than Varane. I didn't know
them was on the list, bro. That's just what I'm not taking off Maguire. I said both of them was on the list.
I didn't see that because immediately we couldn't get Kim in J, and we were hoping to ship out Maguire. We're looking at Pavard, right? We looked at Pavard. We looked at Disasi. They looked at Todibo, right? So I didn't hear anything about replacing Varane or Varane, what you guys call it. I didn't hear anything about that.
Pavard is a better right centre back than Varane.
We agree, but what we are saying is
World Cup and France won that World Cup.
Okay. Let's not deviate from what I was my concern. My concern was why is it? Why are people trying to make up stories where there was nothing?
I must say this as in
toxicity, bro.
Omo, go ahead, brother. You haven't touched the ball.
I was gonna say like on the Maguire and the Varane situation, as in we're trying to sell Maguire, but those wages are too high, so we cannot sell him. The manager wanted Kim and Jay. The board said no because they didn't pay for him, and he went to Bayern Munich. Then all of a sudden we're linked to Pavard, and Pavard was coming in to play right back. He was not coming in to play no center back. He was coming in to play right back.
Bro, listen to me.
He was coming in to play right back, and all of a sudden he went to enter. Then there's some magical link said Disasi, which I don't believe that was true at all. I know Todibo was true, but Todibo was at the last minute, and there were reports that we were trying to sell Maguire to West Ham, but again, wages were too high, so we didn't go for Todibo. And Kim and Jay will came in and replace Varane. That's 100%. Todibo was not replaced. Todibo was going to sit on that bench for the first year.
He was going to be a bench warmer.
Because Maguire.
This is why I tell men Varane would get replaced by Kim Min Jae, and men feel like I was talking madness. Look,
no, you're correct. Like, yeah, Kim and Jay will 100% replace Varane. Todibo was not replacing Varane. Todibo was going to sit on that bench for a good year and a half.
Exactly.
The only reason why Maguire is playing right. The only reason Maguire is playing because everybody's injured and he has a run of good games. So why take a player off that's high? Like, just keep him on. Like, so far you're doing well, just continue playing. It's the reason why he's playing right now. And this is why also the English media is going crazy for Maguire right now.
100%.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, let's move the conversation real quick to Premier League fixtures. Shay, you didn't tell us what Arsenal need. I know you're very quick. You're quicker than Manj, actually. What do Arsenal need to challenge for this title?
We need a striker.
Okay.
A midfielder. If we sell Thomas Partey, we need to. I think Thomas Partey is going to lead this year.
Okay. So a striker and a midfielder, and then you're good to go.
Yeah,
I think
Ivan Toney.
Man, stay off Ivan Toney. Leave us. I'm fine with Ivan Toney coming to work with.
So are you happy?
Really,
are you happy with
you want Ivan Toney?
Oh man. Yeah,
I'll take Ivan Toney all day.
Papi like all day players with no ceiling. You know,
I thought I was the only one though. So.
Wait, are you happy with your goalkeeper situation? Because it seems like Ateta doesn't know, like it's iffy.
50-50.
Bro, it's the same thing they try to do with what they did with Maguire and United. That's the same thing they're trying to do at Arsenal. They're trying to make it look like it's a big case. It's nothing. The man just shows Raya over Ramsdale, and everybody's making a fuss as if the war is about to end. It's the media just like to do poke. They just like to poke, create toxicity, negativity, just for clicks. I am just. Yeah, Papi, can we go to prediction and stuff?
Predictions.
Okay. Let's talk about first. Let's work our way up. Let's start from say Luton Town is playing Crystal Palace. Let's go around the room real quick and just say, all right, what's your prediction? Starting with you, Shay. Luton Town versus Crystal Palace.
1-1.
1-1. Okay, it's a home game.
Go first. And the other team gonna score at the last minute.
Okay. Drex, how's Luton Town versus Crystal Palace gonna go for you, Drex?
Luton Town deserves they're due a win, so I'm gonna just go 2-1 Luton.
Are you feeling the same way too as well, Mark?
Yeah, 2-1 Luton for me, because I think Luton is strong at home, and I like their striker. I have him in my FPL, and he gets a goal about every other game. So it's about time he scores a goal. He missed out last game against United.
If you're in the chat, we want to know what's your prediction. What about the Chelsea and Barcelona prediction? What are you guys saying?
Barcelona?
No, yeah, I'm talking. I mean the Chelsea supporter in the house. He's saying no connection. Okay, Manj, what are you saying?
For which game?
No, you already gave in. You already get Luton Town, Crystal Palace. Sorry, I was gonna go to Omo as well after you, Manj.
I'm gonna say Palace win quite comfortably.
Really, it's a Luton Towns. It's at the Kenilworth Road.
Yeah, they'll be right. They got
Man,
Eze,
Jeremy,
Palace,
agree with you,
dominate,
bro.
man.
Jeremy
Yeah,
says
100%.
Palace got the W. Let's be real. Maddie says 2-0 Crystal Palace. All right. I feel like it's gonna be a 2-2 draw.
You didn't get to ask Omo.
Nah. I think it's gonna be 0-0.
0-0 because you got zero interest in them. Both teams,
Because first of all, Luton will defend with their life, and Chris, like if they score, it will be Luton scoring like the 1-0, and that's of a counter attack.
Okay,
yeah, I can see that.
All right.
And the pitch is small, like they're gonna hit them on the counter, and like how can Crystal Palace
exactly.
I hear you. And I think with Crystal, I mean with Luton Town, when you look at the injuries that they have, I think is Tahith Chong injured? No, he's not. He's not
injured. He's a sub for them.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, it could go either way. From the teams that the newly promoted teams, I really have a lot of respect for Luton Town. So we'll see if they will be starting to upset big teams tomorrow or not. Okay. After this game, also the other one that we have to talk about is Spurs versus Aston Villa. It's going to be a home game for Spurs. What are you saying, Manj?
Spurs win.
Really?
Good evening. You really? Even though they have the injuries, bro, like the James Madison is gone, and like
Villa are terrible away, man.
Yeah.
Ollie Watkins will play for Villa.
Who?
Ollie Watkins not playing for Villa.
No, Ollie Watkins is available.
Yes, he's available.
Yeah.
Expressions, yeah. Do you know that on the Best of Enemy show? Anyone watch that?
Yeah.
Expression said, "Oh, if Tottenham played a high line here, we're gonna get cooked, fam."
Yeah.
Also, I'm gonna go with Villa because Basuma and Romero are still suspended, and Basuma carried that midfield with Saul.
You got the Eric Dyer, the slow ass Eric Dyer at the back, you know.
Olmo is a legend, bro.
Also, they have Pedro Porro, so you don't know what madness he could do.
Watch FC, are you there? No, they're not there, but they're on the stream. What? Who else hasn't chimed in on this one? Drex, you haven't said. Mark and Shay,
I
don't
think Tottenham are going to lose it, right? I think it might end up a draw. Tottenham not losing, I don't see them win, but I don't see them losing, so I just go with the draw.
But then again, Tottenham is home. I already say the team got home advantage. Like automatically, I put them to win.
I see it as a draw. I don't see them win. Might be a high scoring game, like Marty saying, right? 3-2. But I don't think. I just feel like Spurs, they've lost 2 already on back to back, so I don't see them losing three straight games. So they might just end up not losing it. So like we all rightly said they don't have it, the injuries, the suspension and what's not, right? They don't have it in them to actually might not nick the game and win it, but I'm confident they won't lose tomorrow. They wouldn't.
Mark and then Shay.
Maybe. Well, Papi, remember the other day I was telling you about Villa, about Spurs, and I tell you that Spurs 2-3 injuries away from capitulation and fall off a cliff, and they laugh at me. And it's like, look, they're on top of the table, right? And remember the very game they went through the 2 injuries and the 2 red cards, the very next game. And I said to you, you know what? Spurs season falling off a cliff. And you see, I don't dislike Spurs, but I feel like the manager is a good manager. they have a good amount, a fair enough amount of players in the team that fit the system. Like we see about 9, and maybe 1 or 2 subs that maybe either too young to step in right now or to feature, but they need 2 more transfer windows to get themselves in a position where they could maintain a run. That's just my opinion.
So, and what's your prediction? 4-1. What did you say?
I think Aston Villa is going to destroy them 4-1. That's just my opinion. Aston Villa is in very good form.
I think it'll be. Oh, go ahead, Shay.
I think Tottenham going to win this 3-1.
Tottenham is going to win 3-1 versus Villa.
Yeah,
okay.
I think it'll be 2-2.
Okay, why 2-2?
Yeah, I they are both good teams. Yes, I understand Tottenham has a lot of good injury, like a lot of injuries to key players, but they are playing at home, and Ange is still Ange, and it's still Spurs. And I still think Unai Emery's team will score goals, but I also think Spurs will score as well. I don't think either team has enough to beat the other team.
Shay, why do you disagree with him? You said like Spurs is gonna win.
As an Arsenal fan, I think they're gonna win.
We will be there. We'll be there.
How are you feeling about this one, bro? Ange versus Postecoglou. I mean, yeah. I mean, good evening.
Ange versus Postecoglou.
Good evening
versus WWE match. Don't make it like the WWE.
Postecoglou versus Unai Emery. Sorry.
Wait, are you asking Omo?
Yeah, I was asking Omo. I didn't
hear
what's
his,
up? His
all right, I already said my prediction.
Oh, you said you were the first one, actually. You're the first one. I forgot. Okay. Well, everybody put in that prediction, I think, right? Yep. And I'm going to go and say I see Spurs winning this one 2-1. It's going to be 2-1 to Spurs just because they're at home. Shout out to Bath Time, by the way, who's just joining us, saying I'm coming in from the pub. It's almost time for Just Dance. Big up to you. Bath Time says, shout out to that man that's matched his T-shirt and hat to his wallpaper and painting. That's an extraordinary achievement.
Drex.
I didn't even. When he was saying it, I'm like, is he talking to me? Because I'm like, holy smokes.
and by the time wants you guys to get it even more like proper with your explanations. How can somebody say one team is going to score goals and the other team score goals? What am I meant to do with that information? Make it make sense, says Bath Time. Come on. All right, let's go to the next round of predictions and say,
okay,
Newcastle. We have before we get to that one. Let's say Burnley, West Ham first. Burnley, West Ham. What are you saying, Munch? Why are you saying that?
West Ham, they're better than Burnley. That's it. That's it. West Ham win.
West Ham are better than Burnley. West Ham win. Burnley's a new team. You're right. Okay. Drex, what are you gonna add to your prediction?
2-0. 3-0 West Ham. Burnley have been on a bad run of form. They've had 6 losses in the last 8. 8 is 6 losses. So it's gonna continue. It's gonna continue.
Okay, Shay, what are you saying?
3-1 West Ham. Bowen hat trick.
Everybody's feeling like West Ham.
They said Bowen is doubtful and Marco Antonio is also doubtful. But either way, Burnley.
Who's it?
Yeah, they said doubtful on the website. So
Antonio picked up an injury.
Injury for Jamaica. He came off.
With the Canada. Was it the Canada-Jamaica game?
Yeah,
why?
Canada, Jamaica.
Okay. This why he international break. I don't like both the team because they both wear burgundy. So I'm gonna go with West Ham. Burnley has been losing lately, and also company works there. Hopefully, get fired first. Get him out of here.
Yeah, I mean, it's the one for me from all the teams that I was excited about that were coming into the Premier League. I was like, Burnley play the most like exciting type of football, and it felt like they could surprise people, but it's been a real disappointment. Mark, what do you say?
Bro, if you have Bowen in your FPL team, if you don't have him, transfer him in now and captain him because Bowen is going to play. Unless you see he's out, confirmed out injured. Bowen is this, in my opinion, is the star of Aston of West Ham this season, and his play is improved the rest of players on the field like Kudus. Like the striker that they have, right? Like Ollie Watkins. So, in my honest opinion, West Ham is a terrifying team to play against right now. It's one of the teams that don't have many injuries. They have good players. They have players for different situations. Like Ward-Prowse is really good at set pieces. So if you watch the goals of the season thus far, Bowen have like 3 or 4 of the goals in the top 10. You know what I mean? So this guy scored good goals. So Burnley is, they play expansive football, but they will concede. And I mean, Matt Trafford has been a very good keeper. He's been one of the top keepers in the league. I think he has like 3 clean sheets or something like that, even though he's lost a few games. So I think he's not doing bad for a young guy, but Burnley, I don't think they have they don't have it to go up next to West Ham.
So your prediction of the scores is what?
4-1 West Ham. Same thing like with Aston Villa, Tottenham.
I feel like it's unanimous in the house that West Ham are a better team. Everybody feeling like that. I don't think anybody's predicting a Burnley win or draw.
You know what? Let me just go for it. Hey, Burnley 1-0 win. Why not?
Burnley's in the bottom of the table with 1-1 and 10. What are you talking about here?
Someone needs to stand up for the underdog.
Someone needs to balance.
There's no point standing up. They're 1-1 and 10. With Everton 10 point minus 10 point, they're still at the bottom of the table.
I want to go to Bath Times comment saying, I doubt Burnley can deal with the physicality of West Ham. I'm fairly sure West Ham can deal with Burnley's poor second phase display. Standard 2-0 prediction from Bath Time. What is R10's prediction? What is your prediction? All right, let's move on to the next game and say another one that is also going to be big is Nottingham Forest hosting Brighton. De Zerbi's Brighton. This is gonna be should be an easier match for Brighton, right? Anybody feeling like no? What do you think, Shay?
A 2-2.
2-0.
Yeah.
Forest is gonna
first. Brighton will score equalise, and Brighton will score again. And last minute, goal for Forest.
Okay. Drex, what are you saying?
Yeah, I'm going with Chair 2-2.
Why? Is it?
I'm going to say 2-1 Forest.
I have a bias. Like I could lean towards Forest, right? But just because Awoniyi isn't playing,
Awoniyi isn't playing.
Yeah.
No, he isn't. He's injured. He'll be injured for.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
So that's why I'm just going. It's gonna be for me. I see it as a draw.
Then it's a draw. Then if Awoniyi, I was actually counting on Awoniyi. If he's not playing, then.
Manj, what about you? What do you say?
De Zerbi's proper hyped. Brighton haven't won a game in 2 months, but no one's talking about them because the De Zerbi darlings are doing the De Zerbi dance. I'm going to go for Nottingham Forest, just about 2-1.
2-1 Forest. Omo?
I'm Nottingham Forest is winning. They have a longer. I'm not worried about that.
Alanga?
Guys, me too. Okay. All right. Nobody.
Like Alanga has been cooking
earlier.
lately.
I did a prediction, and I said to myself,
"Wait,
to Drex earlier on, Brighton would win 2-1."
Who is Forest's backup striker?
Who is it? Who is it? They. What's his name? What's his name?
It's what's his name? Chris Woods. So it's a Woods
Chris
guy.
Wood.
Yeah, Chris
Chris
Woods.
Woods.
Yeah.
Peter Crouch.
Yeah, I was about. Yeah, I think Notts Forest is going to clinch this at home. 2-1, Notts Forest.
Man, are you serious? Mitoma is injured?
Yeah, because I saw it in the news earlier.
Oh my days. Okay. So that's
Wait,
just
don't they have
solid.
don't they have Origi also?
Yeah.
I mean, they have Buonanotte and Adingra.
No, I'm talking about
the left.
Forest.
Oh.
Forest
Yeah,
have Divock
they do
Origi.
have Origi. They have
Origi. Yeah.
Forest is going to win the game.
I had forgotten about Origi. He just snuck up into the Nottingham Forest.
No, but if Mitoma is not playing, then it just validates my draw.
Yeah, man. I think it's either a draw or like Forest slightly edge it.
Okay. Shay, you gave your prediction, right? Everybody did for this one. Let's move on to that. Now, the big game. Okay, we haven't talked Sheffield Bournemouth. Let's be quick on that one. Quick around the house.
1-1.
1-1. Drex, what are you saying?
2-1 Sheffield. 2-1 Sheffield.
2-1 Sheffield. Manj, what are you saying?
2-1 Bournemouth.
Wow. Okay. Omo?
I don't know. I cannot answer this question.
Not applicable. Mark?
I don't care.
3-1 Bournemouth. I thought about it
3-1 Bournemouth.
Solanke is going to have a brace, if not a hat trick.
And then what's
Poch
FC?
with him in the midfield.
Poch FC, what are you saying?
We're saying 2-1. 2-1 Bournemouth.
2-1 Bournemouth. Guys, put some respect on Sheffield's name.
Wait, hold up.
I'm predicting Brighton is gonna beat Nottingham Forest. Okay, 3-1, and then also Bournemouth is gonna lose to Sheffield United because Sheffield is at home. The Blades are gonna slice them up. 2-0.
Come on,
Blades. All right.
Half-time
Now
score gonna be 5-0.
The main one. I wanted to build up a little bit to this one and say Newcastle is playing Chelsea Football Club.
Oh my God!
All right. Shay, what is your prediction?
For my uncle's a Newcastle fan. Did you know that?
Your uncle is
gonna win.
Yes. I know that.
3-1.
3-1 to Newcastle. Okay. All right. What is Mark saying?
Newcastle 2-1.
Yeah.
It's going to be a hard-fought game. Newcastle physicality will outdo them and just get them over the line because I feel like Chelsea has a good team. They found some good form. Man City is not as physical a team. They're not as gritty, and I feel like that type of team, when Chelsea face a team like that, would have a fair amount of talent as well as that gritty performance. It'll be a tough game for Chelsea. So I think Chelsea will score, but I feel like it would be a tight game, maybe 1 or 2 goals in the game. You know what I mean? So like that's what I'm saying. Newcastle 2-1 over Chelsea.
Mm-hmm. Men is not expecting a high-scoring game. Omo, are you agreeing with Mark? 2-1.
Chelsea will win this.
Jesus!
Explain how are Chelsea going to win it.
Chelsea just finding their footing. And it seems like they're doing it game by game. They're not one rush. They're just taking it game by game. Like they don't have to worry about nothing. If you have Newcastle worrying about FA Cup, they have to worry about Champions League. They have so many things to worry about. Like team. That's why I also say it's team like Tottenham right now that they're gonna constantly play well throughout the league because they have nothing to worry about. Focus on the league and that's it. And I think they're on a good. They're scoring goals. They play 4-4 with City. Like, listen, they're on a good run right now. You cannot disrespect that.
Yeah, they played well versus Man City. Manj, are you agreeing that Chelsea are gonna win?
Definitely 2-1.
2-1. Okay, let's hear. Do you want to say why it's gonna be 2-1 real quick, Manj, before we go to the Chelsea?
Yeah. they're starting to find form now. They got a very good style of play, and yeah, man, Cole Palmer's impressive.
Yeah,
2-1
I hear it.
Chelsea.
I hear it.
2-1
All right,
Chelsea. Cole
yeah.
Palmer with the penalty. Nicola Jackson with the header to win it. I don't know who's going to score for Newcastle.
And another thing, their captain with Trippier was complaining to the fans that they have injuries. Like I already know, like mentality, they're not there already. Just from that,
Excuses, that man.
Okay, Poch FC, bro. Are you starting Kunku or is Cole Palmer going to get the penalty? How are you feeling about this?
Nkunku cannot play. He's still not
That's right.
ready, so he won't be involved. He won't be involved, but I think we still have the players to compete. But I think it'll be tight though. But I think we'll win 2-1 Chelsea.
2-1. Okay.
Poch FC, you don't sound confident.
Yeah, I think we're gonna win.
Yeah,
no, I
you
think
sound
we'll win. We'll win. No,
I sound
I'm
more
just
confident than that. What's going on here?
So this is something that I'm noticing, right?
Yeah.
Even today in the press conference, like Poch was like he was just like this. He was relaxed, you know. He was relaxed. Usually after international break, we're panicking. Yeah. So I think the team is we are finding our footing. Like, you know, everybody has said, we're doing it game by game. Each game is a different challenge. So far, the progress that we are making, like we get different challenges in each game, and each challenge we've been able to at least, you know, the only challenge we haven't been able to overcome is beating low blocks. That's it. That's the only challenge. The Tottenham game was a very big mental challenge. People don't know. Everybody thinks we should have just scored 9. But me, I'm glad we found a way to keep doing what we were doing and not give up. We scored 4. Against Man City, it was a very different challenge. And I know that against Newcastle is going to be a different challenge, a physical battle. And we need to figure out a way to also, win that battle. That's it. That's it.
Word. So the scoreline, he said 2-1, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Okay,
2-1.
I'm gonna go 1-0. 1-0, just because I think Newcastle is just a very difficult team to break down. That's sort of just like one of those top teams that play like a low block team, and like they're just very stiff. You have to earn your space if you're gonna get any of the space at all. So 1-0 to Chelsea is my humble prediction. Okay, moving on from that one. Another one that we have to quickly mention is Fulham versus Wolves. That one is a Monday fixture. Real quick. Fulham is hosting Wolves at the Cottage. What are you saying? 2-1, says Shay. Is that your prediction?
2-1 to Wolves.
2-1 to Wolves. Poch FC, what are you saying about Fulham and Wolves?
2-1 Wolves.
2-1 Wolves. Okay. All right. Anything you want to add to that? Why 2-1 Wolves?
I mean, it's at the Cottage. I think Wolves is like in good form. They are playing well, but it's that's why I don't think the scoreline is going to be big. I think Fulham will try and play well, but still, I don't think they will have enough.
Okay.
But I think being at home gives them an advantage to at least, I think they might probably even score first, and then Wolves might come back.
Matty is reminding us. Sorry?
Who is home?
I thought Fulham was at home, right?
Fulham is at home. It's at the Cottage.
Oh, yeah, Fulham is winning.
Fulham is winning, says Omo as well. By the way,
wait. João Paulinho is suspended.
Yes.
That changes things.
There's the guy with the most tackles,
Exactly. I got that question right. I got
Paulinho.
Also he got the most tackle last season as well.
Exactly, Omo. Yes, you remember.
So this is tricky because he's a main tackler, main person for set pieces, and
as the main diffuser. Yeah,
I don't know. It's gonna be a tough game. I'll probably 2-1.
Wolves
Wolves have to get a goal here. They have to.
Mark, how you saying, bro? Mark, you there?
Yeah, I agreed. Olmo, I think this is going to be a good game for Wolves to top up because Fulham is down a few key players and we all know they're lacking a striker. So it's going to be a tough one. I think Andreas Pereira is going to show up in the game because he's been very dependable for Fulham. I think he's going to probably score a goal, but I think Wolves just are going to have a little bit more than enough. Hechan has been in really good form. So I think he's going to probably grab a goal again. And we all know they have other players who are performing well at Wolves right now. So I think Wolves are going to be stronger of the two teams. 2-1 Wolves.
2-1, yeah.
It's the thing about Wolves. It's like it's never really a high scoring type of game. By the way, it's you have to work. You have to work for them points. By the way, on the previous game, I want to mention. I saw your comments. Maddie said Newcastle is gonna walk all over and wipe the floor with Chelsea. Beth Time said 2-1
Nice.
Chelsea. Also, by the way, somebody else, R10 had said 1-1. But now, all right, we're talking about this game. Drex, where are you with the Wolves versus Fulham? Who are you going with?
Okay, I know the Wolves don't really get to score a lot of goals, but I don't see Fulham doing anything. So, and I've watched Fulham last 3 games. The one before they had us and our game, and the last one they played where they lost, right? That being said, 3-0 Wolves. 3-0 Wolves.
3-0. I don't think I've seen Wolves score 3.
Fulham, they're awful, man.
Okay.
I rather wish they had the 10-point deduction than Everton.
Word. All right, Shay, what's your prediction? Fulham versus Wolves.
I said 2-1 to Wolves.
Oh, you're the one that started. Okay, all right. Manj, and then we'll go back to Shay because I was thinking already about Arsenal, Brentford, Shay. But Manj, say the last prediction for this fixture, the Fulham versus Wolves fixture.
2-1 Wolves.
2-1 Wolves. You copied Shay. Okay, Shay. Back to you, bro. You're Brentford versus Arsenal.
Come on, man.
This is a tough game for us. Oh, I think we're gonna win. We're gonna smash them 4-0.
Jeez.
Okay.
If Martinelli starts,
yeah.
Saka, Eddie, or Martin Odegaard. Any of
I have
those
it up top.
Yeah, you guys seem to be also lucky with the injuries. You're not having like crazy significant like long lists crisis like other teams, I guess Partey is the only one that's injured, right? Is the only Partey, Timber, Emil Smith Rowe, and
Raya.
Is Raya injured? Raya is not available, I think, but I don't think it's due to injury if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, it's like your injury list is really short. So okay. All right. Manj, what are you saying about this one?
A very comfortable 3-1 win for Arsenal.
All right. The Arsenal confidence is in the air. What are you saying, Omo? Are you also buying into this hype or no?
They're playing against Brentford. Brentford lost to Liverpool 3-0. But before Liverpool, they won their last 3 games.
Also, they don't have Ivan Toney, so it's going to be Mokoe versus that goalkeeper, Ramsdale. They're going to get a goal, probably 3-1.
3-1 to Arsenal.
Yeah, to Arsenal.
Mark, what are you saying? Is it unanimous that Arsenal is winning this?
I think it's going to be a Brentford win. I think the Bees are going to shock Arsenal in that game because I actually think Arsenal has a little bit of a problem in their midfield. And the key player for me in that game is going to be Matthias Jensen. He's been very clinical in his performances thus far. Last season, he was also one of their best players. Even without Ivan Toney, he was always the player that shows up for Brentford. And never forget Mbeumo. And let's not forget, Arsenal has been leaking goals this season. So it's not like they're having a whole host of clean sheets. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So it's like they're going to concede. And I think the Bees are at home, right?
Yes.
Yeah, this is the away game for Arsenal. Arsenal away record is not amazing this season. You know what I mean? It was much better last season. And they're not scoring as many goals as they normally score. So I think it's going to be a tight game. And the Bees are at home. I think they might score first. It's going to be a tough one. That's why I said the Bees at home. I'll give them a 2-1 victory.
2-1, just like R10 says. Mo play scores plus VAR will be involved. What is Poch FC saying? And then we're going to end with Drex. Poch FC, you there? Drex, go ahead. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What are you saying about Arsenal versus Brentford?
Arsenal Brentford, I think it's
It's Brentford at home.
Jeez.
It's gonna be 2-1 Brentford.
Wow. Okay.
Wait, is Mbeumo? Wait, hold on. Mbeumo is still here, right? He's not injured.
He's not injured.
And Wissa is also good. Ivan Toney is not playing. We know that he's not playing. Yeah. Okay. Then okay. But still, that counter attack is going to be fire.
Wissa and Mbeumo.
That Mbeumo Wissa counter attack. That back five.
My bad, guys.
We'll be there.
We will be there.
We'll be there for
Jeremy
the Brentford
says,
back five.
Brentford is nothing special, but the thing about it is they're nothing special until they play Man United. So let's see if they can find that gear.
It's not just Man U. It's just all the big teams. They do it against all the big teams.
Yeah, they just have a way
against the big teams. They just play with a back five. That's it.
Yeah.
Against everybody else, they play a back four. They meet big teams, back five, pack it up, counter attack, boom.
Matty says Jesus back, Saka and Martinelli playing better with him. 3-1 for me, says Matty. Arsenal is defensively the best at the back in the league anyway. Thank you for reminding us of that. So, yeah, I think it's going to be an Arsenal win as well. Maybe even a 3-1 or 3-0 victory.
That's true, actually. I forgot about Saliba. I forgot about Saliba, man.
Yeah.
I don't know if Arsenal is gonna start Kai Havertz, because that might just change the whole dynamic of the game.
Kai Havertz said WR7.
Yeah, but still, I don't think Brentford is gonna score. I forgot they have Saliba.
Bro,
I'll go with a 2-2 draw.
Unmark the entire team by himself.
I'll go with a 2-2 draw.
You go with a 2-2 draw. Jarvis says Brentford has Thomas Frank, one of the most underrated managers in the league. You should watch out for that.
I feel like Brentford are going to lead 2-1 at the 80-something minutes. Arsenal might just get the equalizing goal.
It's going to be a very interesting one. Okay, everybody has chimed in on this one, I believe, right? Brentford Arsenal. Yeah. Second last one of the day, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about Everton versus Man United.
You know, I said 2-1 to United.
Yes, you already said that, Shay, I remember. What is Manj saying? What's your prediction on this one, Manj?
2-1 Everton.
Oh, yeah, man.
And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we lost Manj. He's a Man United fan. Disgrace and a cheat, Manj. What? 2-1? We're going to lose 2-1. Omo, is Manj smoking crack or what?
He's definitely... Wait a minute. There are differences.
Man, stay off the weed.
There's a difference here. We do not have Ericsson, and we might not have Hoyland. So
Everton are at home.
and
They're going to be
it
up
was
for it.
McTominay, Ericsson pivot, and that is there. So I don't know what he's gonna do. Casemiro's also injured. Varane, I don't know if he's gonna play him or not. So wait, hold up. Potential lineup. He has to play Mount and McTominay in the midfield.
Mount's injured, mate.
Oh,
Mount is injured.
got injured. I don't know who's gonna play in that midfield. In the adult that he would like to play McTominay. Like Amrabat, he went to international duty and played 90 minutes. I'm gonna go back to him for another thing because I don't like international duty. So it's probably gonna be
Amrabat. Man.
What's that?
Bots industry, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be a difficult game. Also, like, is he gonna play Anthony? Is he gonna play Rashid on top? Is he gonna play Martial? I don't know. I know how Everton is gonna play. So listen, it might be Everton 1-0. Everton is home.
There you go.
Everton 2-0 actually.
I hear you. Everton is gonna win 2-0.
One more thing. Once Ghana have the ball, it's over. That's a proper midfielder. Like we sold. Like he's gonna have his time with that. Like, just for selling me, I'm gonna ball out. I don't see what
the reason why I
said.
said.
And they're 19 with 2 points with a 10-point deduction. Yeah, they come to win. They are coming to take 3 points.
There you go.
So okay. What is
they are coming to take 3
Drex,
points doesn't mean they will take 3 points. They are coming to take 3 points. They are wounded. They would use because they've had a good run of form, right? In the last 4 games, they've had 2 wins or 3 wins, if I'm not mistaken, and a draw. They are, with the 10-point deduction, that's an extra motivation for them. So I feel like they would come to want to get the 3 point, but they're not getting it.
Yeah, they drove Brighton, beat Burnley, beat Palace, beat West Ham.
Yeah, that's why I said they've been on a good run of form as well. So, but I don't see. We will do the business come Sunday. 2-1 United.
2-1 United. Come on, Drex. That's it. That's the energy. Okay. Mark, where are you at? Oh, you're on muted energy right now, Mark. All right.
Yo, bro, is that gonna be ugly or is gonna be beautiful, my guys? And this is what I could say about it. We got too many players that are just on the cusp of giving a good account of themselves. Rashford needs a goal. He's not playing midweek. He has all reason to go all out on Sunday night because he's getting rest all week. He can't travel. He's banned from UCL. So
you're saying Rashford is gonna track back tomorrow?
I'm telling you, you're gonna see on Sunday. We're gonna see a strong performance from the guy. I mean, I very much am very critical of him. You know that, Bots Mange knows that. But in the game against Copenhagen, he was looking really well before he got sent off. I didn't think he deserved it, and I think he's gonna make up for it in this game. Then we have Garnacho starting. You know, there's a possibility of Pellistri starting over Anthony. You know, we're gonna have Bruno, who's coming from good form in the internationals, as usual with Portugal, always getting an assist and a goal. You know what I mean? So I think the team, we might not be pretty with the win, but even if we aren't pretty with the win, we're gonna get the win. So I'm gonna say 2-0 United.
Come on. All right. Poch FC, can you please give your prediction real quick?
I think it's going to be 1-0 Everton.
Oh, man.
Get out of here, man.
Just like that, he was given a red card. All right. The last one, guys. Last one, I promise. Thank you for being with us all this long. This is the last fixture that we're going to talk about since everybody has chimed in, I believe. Man City versus Liverpool at the Etihad.
Oh, my God. I got my prediction already.
Yes, go ahead, Shay. Go first.
You're going to be happy with this, United fans.
Go ahead.
City going to lose this game 2-1.
Man City are going to lose 2-1. Why do you say that, Shay? Explain yourself.
I'm drinking in tears.
You do know you do know, Shay, we hate Liverpool too, right?
Right?
Shit.
I think you're too many beers there, mate. You want to calm down, fam. You know what I'm saying?
Jeremy, you trolling? I see Jeremy.
Bro, I'll be real with you, right?
Yeah.
Damn. Jeremy. Bro.
Jeremy sending shots.
Hey, Jeremy, that's a
Jeremy's
sin bin,
throwing
man.
shots, rocks and Glasgow. Guys, I think Liverpool is gonna have a good game. They've been one of the best scoring teams, but they've been leaking goals, just like Arsenal. Arsenal has the best defense, but they still leak goals. I mean, our goalkeeper has more clean sheets than their goalkeepers put together right now. So I'm just saying, on a reality note, Liverpool has the best keeper in the league, in my opinion. So it's going to be a tight scoring affair. But I still think Man City at home, Julian Alvarez up front, that youngster is not Haaland. So if they think they get Haaland, they're going to concede a goal or two before they realize they're playing a different type of striker. So I think his unknown ability is what's going to be the downfall of Liverpool's defense, because his movement is different. And he hasn't played that much up front, so there's not much they can do to be ready for him.
Tomorrow.
I think so, but he was supposed to be injured on Wednesday night. He came off injured to take him off for Norway. So unless he's back, I can't say for sure. I'm just thinking that the player, if they want to risk him because they're Champions League midweek, he might be rested.
Yeah, I think he's back.
Well, let's hope so.
I think for sure he'll be back.
And if he's back, then I'm right. City's gonna win 2-1. Because Salah is definitely gonna get on the score sheet. Let's not be mistaken.
Okay. All right. Omar, what are you saying, bro?
Liverpool is winning that easy. And either way, ever since Pep came here, he hasn't done the double on Liverpool. So this is the one. If Liverpool's going to win, this is the one they will win. If they don't win this one, they win the next one, guaranteed. But one of these games, Liverpool's going to win one of them.
Klopp has won 11 times versus Pep, and Pep has won 10 times versus Klopp.
Yeah, but they still haven't done it 2 times in a row in the league. But either way, I say Liverpool winning because they're playing differently now. Their midfield is dynamic. It's not they run up and down midfield. He's using them smartly, to play with the ball. But they when it's time to counter you, they will counter you. They will get shots up. Now their thing is, can they defend?
Nope.
I hear you. I hear it. Okay. What is Manj? You already chimed in on this one, right?
Nah, I'm going to predict, man.
What is it?
I'm gonna say I hate this game. Do you know why? Because I was in City. I know my family are Liverpool, which is disgusting.
Oh,
it's awful.
In a pickle.
Do you know what? I'm not even gonna predict because I hate both teams.
Predicted draws.
You know what? Actually, do you know what? I'm gonna take the biasness aside. I'm gonna say I think Liverpool nick it 3-2.
Yeah. Liverpool nick it 3-2. Okay. What is that?
Because Szoboszlai is killing it. Salah's gonna do something, and Nunes probably scored the most difficult goal and missed the easiest chance.
Okay.
That's it.
Matty went with 4-2 Chiti, so you didn't want to give a score prediction.
Man, just a secret scouser.
Because you're a secret scouser.
Hey, Jeremy, you're gonna get blocked for that, man. Right?
Yeah,
no, man.
Jeremy's shooting shots today.
He knows.
Hey, do you know Jeremy? Yeah, he's like Kai Havertz, man. No shot on the target, man. That's what it is.
Yeah, Jeremy throwing shots at everyone. No one's safe, bro. No one's safe.
Sorry, Shay. I just had to, man.
Drex, have you chimed in on this one, by the way?
The City game?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a draw. It's a 2-2 draw. I'm going with a draw. A 2-2 draw.
It's at the Etihad, bro. It's at the Etihad. Remember, this is like
but I don't like was it Omar or Manj? One of them said City don't do the double over Liverpool, so it's not happening. It was Manj,
yeah,
right?
but
So
they
I
don't
feel
usually
like
lose at home. They usually lose at Anfield.
I never said they were gonna lose. I just said it's gonna be a draw, a 2-2 draw.
Yeah, I have this thing.
Everybody go home.
I have this same perspective as R10, where there's something about Manchester City when they come out of an international break that they come out even feeling like they've been playing for, like they haven't been on break. They just come out with this sharpness, and there's something that makes me feel like we're about to see Manchester City kick in gear, and it's gonna start tomorrow. And yeah. Anyway, either way, I hope eventually they lose steam. I think everybody has chimed in on all the predictions, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guys, wow, what a marathon stream. What a marathon
Papi,
stream. Yes.
Can I feel like
What
we
up?
should get a pen and we should get a pen to put it
Mm.
to pen down our prediction, right?
I
So
should.
at the end of the match week, we bring and see who's leading the scoreboard or something like that.
That's
I'm already in the
exactly.
predictions league anyway, so that's why I do it.
Yeah, I'm in a predictions league with T.
Okay. All right. We will. Well, the visual receipts are here for this match day, but we will do that for the next one, for the next match day, because the games are going to be coming in thick and fast for the next, up until March. So Akon is right. Let's keep the receipts, says Jeremy. Drex, apparently your new name is Akon.
Funny enough, that's what they call me back in high school, Akon.
Well,
on university, I think university, not high school, university, yeah.
Arjen knows I usually have a little spreadsheet. I will convert today's stream into a spreadsheet and see at the end of the match day we will compare the receipts and look at who said what. And we'll do that from now onwards.
Was it Everton that got the Chelsea City game 4-4?
Arten just got that it'll be a draw. Arten did not get the actual scores. 4-4.
Oh,
yeah. The score line that was different. But I remember
because I know somebody got it 4-4. Somebody got the score predictions right that day.
Who was it? It wasn't. It wasn't Arten.
It wasn't me.
Somebody actually said 4-4, and we were all like, "Yo, remember?"
Yes, I remember. It was on a spreadsheet, and matter of fact, I might have it right here. Yeah, it was Yal. It was Yal.
Oh, okay.
It was Yal. Yeah. These were the
I need y'all's Twitter handle. Go meet him now. See if we can make some money.
Lottery numbers, man. Lottery numbers.
These are the predictions to the Man City Chelsea game, and Yao put in a 4-4, and we got it right. Yes. Oh, Arten, you said 5-2 City, so it was not you. Big up to you for owning up to that before I brought up the prediction. I think it was Sashiv. That's who I was thinking as the person that got the prediction of a draw as well.
Sashiv said it was going to be a draw, yeah.
That's going to be a draw.
Right. Anyway, guys, what a marathon stream. Thank you so much for everybody that called up. Yes, Shay, please tell them where they can find you. You have a YouTube channel as well, right? Or not yet?
I got something to say. I'm going to see my first ever Arsenal game.
When?
On the 26th.
That's versus
West Ham.
Okay.
Oh my God!
Big shout out to you, man. So happy for you, brother. And so, what's the name of your YouTube again? Shay Arsenal.
Just Shay Arsenal.
Type in Shay Arsenal, guys. You will reach Shay, the legendary Arsenal fan who's allowed to sit this long in a Man United fan channel. Really. So big up to you, bro, Shay. Manj, you can find Manj here on Football Power Hour. You can also find Porsche FC here on Football Power Hour. Mark, you got your YouTube channel. You want to shout it out, bro?
Yeah, you can check out my name at United Marks. Everyone knows me as Mark N, but but that's my channel. You can find me at United Marks, Twitter, on YouTube. Guys, check it out. We do PL predictions. It's all good. Come do some rival banter. At the end of the game weekend, on the Monday night, we get along, Mount, you come in, staff, you come in too, Olmo, you know what I mean? Whereas Poch FC, you should come in as well, After everyone team win, you come in and you say a bit about your team and the other teams, pundit can't refute you because they lost. So
yeah, man.
Thanks for having me, Pappy. Hope everyone has a good night. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Smash that like on Football Power, guys. Even if you're on Twitter.
And Drex, you got a channel too?
Yeah, at D-Up Sports.
Yes.
D-Up, DEHUB Sports. So it's D-Up Sports.
D-Up
You can
Sports.
catch me on Twitter at SN_Drex.
Come on. And Omo also has a YouTube channel as well, right, Omo?
Yeah, the same as my username. I'm using it more on Twitter the most, talking shit about how most of my players are garbage.
You can find him talking shit and also writing long papers about it too, by the way. Big shout out to you, Omo, Drex, Mark, Forge FC, Munch, as well as Shay, as well as staff as well, Barcelona fan. I know you were in the house as well, so big shout out to you and everybody that commented. Really, really, really much love and much appreciated. I appreciate you, Bath Time, for also joining us when you're coming out from the pub. And everybody that commented, I can't go through all your names right now, but big up to you. Make sure you hit the notification bell. We are doing the watch along for the Liverpool Man City game tomorrow. So, don't go anywhere. We will be there. We will be there. And Man United versus Everton, we going to win. Come on.